Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. We have a very special show for you, 3 hours live from Los Angeles. And how about some great jewelry? Are we all ready for amazing values, the best of the best? We are going to see some incredible new designs, but we also have, it's a nice mix. It's kind of what we do on Thursdays. It's like Monday night is marked down Monday, Wednesday night about what's new, but then Thursday, a culmination of really everything that's great. We've got a little bit of closeout. We got a lot of great museum pieces that are also going to be cleared out in pricing. And then we also have some brand new. And most of the brand new is quite affordable here tonight. We're really excited about this lineup. There's actually a really spectacular sapphire bracelet. It's our multicolor, but this is brand new. And I was really impressed with the amount of gold that you're getting in this bracelet. It's very, very heavy, and that is tough to do in today's gold market and still make it affordable, but that's what we're going to do. We also have great wheels. We have top of the hours. We have Tanzanite, and you know what else was the talk of the show in JCK, that big Vegas trade show that just wrapped up on Monday? Well, the talk of the jewelry industry was really about jumps in prices, and that's probably no surprise, and I know none of us want to hear that. But actually, it was Paraiba that was making the most headline, and and really, truly, we've been seeing it. We've been talking about it here. So there's been another jump in Paraibas. Now, we're really proud to say that we do have a stone here that we're going to bring out in a classic mounting. I know we haven't been seeing them a lot, right? We had the 1171 the other day. That's gone. That was our largest, but we also have a great stone for everyday wear, just a little bit under a carat, but it's going to be that huge value for you. So we're really looking forward to bringing that. It's in a bridge. It's a great style, but of course, this is going to be some of that older material for you, so it's really going to get you a big value. We'll tell you more about what's happening in Paraiba pricing because it's really, again, staggering what's going on and hot off the press as far as you couldn't get a more up-to-date wholesale value on Paraiba than where we're at right now. So we'll let you know. It's a good time to get them. Bottom line is, I just can't say that enough because it's like we can't bring them back with the kind of prices they are. So this is a good night to get one, and we've got a great one for you. Also, we've got some really cool opaque gems. We don't see a lot of those, like Malachite is here. We have an incredible Malachite. We also have some turquoise that is paired back to onyx. So that's a really cool look. It looks almost a little Art Deco for you. And my favorite emerald cut Tanzanite is here. I'm so excited about this one because it's a really special stone. It's a 5 carat plus, but it actually has some very special color. And also we've got, hey Stanley, whenever you're ready, I knew he missed out on something late last night. So Stanley, if you're with me, I've got your ring that you wanted to see recapped. And then also, gosh, I had a request for a Seahorse style a couple of days ago, and I've got one in the pendant. So finally we got it. I went through the vault and I was like, oh, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere. So we found the Seahorse pendant. So if you've been looking for that, let me know. And lots more. And of course, you can get your request in as well. We'd love to hear what it is you're looking for and whatever we can show you. If it's here in existence in our vault, we bring it out, we discount it. And that's exactly what we're going to see tonight is a lot of tremendous discounting. So you ready to get started? We actually have something we haven't seen in a very long time. And that's going to be the case going forward as well. It's Morganite. This is that really special beryl stone, but it's that really beautiful pinky peach. But I'll tell you, if you have never really seen a trillion cut Morganite, you're in for a major treat here. Take a look at this. This is what I adore. I could not be more excited about this because I love this look, but it's also our only, well, we've got two, as you can well see. I decided let's put them up together here so you can see what they're all about, and you're gonna have a choice of, but remember, there's a preference you probably have, white gold on the left, yellow gold on the right. That's all we have there. No rose gold in our Morganite option tonight, just the white and the yellow for you. And it is a trillion, but it's also a very large size. This is going to be at number 9194. So you're seeing the last look at it. They have just a little bit of a, they're kind of leaning a little bit. That's only because of this really unique mounting that they have as far as the way it's almost like a, call it like a teardrop kind of halo that you have in pave. And that would be item number 9194. So it's a 485. It has a 25-point diamond weight around it. You're going to get a choice of either the white or the yellow, but that's the one you're going to receive. We're going to still size it for you to whatever size you want and need, but this is going to be really exciting. So this is our fabulous idea in Morganite, and you can see in the different gold colors, they tend to look slightly different. The white gold has maybe a little bit more of the orangey peach tone, the yellow gold bringing a little bit more of maybe a kind of a pinky lavender, wouldn't you say, right? Kind of a pinky lavender kind of tone there with a little bit of blue. So that's really special, and it is going to be your choice of, I love this unique way they do the halo, right? The halo is still a classic. We know that. But you're getting that really good look where it's just, again, a little different. I'm going to show it on the hand because it's going to sit completely, level when you see it. I'm going to go ahead and try on the white gold first, and then we'll probably get both on the hand here for you. But there's a tremendous discount coming your way. Here's what it looks like from a distance, just so you can see how that trillion is really going to bring the fire. I love this. This is a pastel stone, right? Always going to be a lighter shade, a pastel peachy pink, but it's got this amazing electrification, if you will. Electrification? Let's go with it, right? It's just fabulous. So I'm going to make it a really easy deal here, and it's originally a $29.99 ring, but we're going to move around some pricing tonight and make sure it is a Thursday night to remember. And it's going to be a really special one here. How about we start the show off with a big old discount just to reward those early birds that are with us and ready to go. I'll also swap them out, try on the yellow for you in just a moment, but it's not even $29, $19.99 or even $1,000. This is one mega stone here at almost 5 carats. This is the yellow gold on the hand, so you can see that one from a distance as well. It's not even going to be $19.99. It's not $1,000. It's $999 only. Did you have a request already, Allison? Oh, okay. It's probably just really, really, really staticky, because that's usually what happens, right? Yeah. Is it on, Tony? We're on? We're good? All right. Someone just has me on mute, maybe? Is that it? But from what we can tell, the mic is on. All right. Not that they could hear me say that, but All right. So here we go. We always check that. Tony and I have been doing this a long time. And we always check that. So, hopefully it's all good. But, that's not to say we don't get surprised with a little technical issue here and then in here and now. But either Morganite you'd like, I know. I keep getting people telling me, well, that buzzing's pretty annoying. I can't do anything about that. I've tried. I've tried. That is also not the microphone, but hey, we're working with it. Thank you for bearing with us. All right, so $9.99 on this Morganite. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to do tonight. We've got, we're off to a rockin' start. And, it's probably, that could be our biggest sales night of the year if there's no audio and I'm on mute, and that could be, who knows? That could be a really good thing. You never know. So here we have coming up a pearl pendant. I'm going to show you a golden pearl that we have for you. There's also a last of the last opal. Yes, Jess? Okay, so the white gold's gone and spoken for. Congratulations. I'll bring the yellow gold right up front and center here for you. That one is available. It's funny, you need to have a strong Morganite for it to have that kind of level in the yellow gold, right? You don't want the yellow gold to, pick up any of that, or rather, you don't want the Morganite to pick up any of the yellow gold tones there. So that's really important and impressive that in this color, it's so saturated that you still see a true pink. And we're going to show you an opal pendant, then we'll get to our golden pearl. This actually comes with a chain. It looks like our last of its kind here, but it's a really special piece, and that yellow gold is still available. And then let's take a look at this one. Blue purple base color. 2-year crystal opal. 9138 is the item number, and it's a 222. Sounds a bit lucky. I like numbers for luck. Today's a very lucky day. Well, it should be a lucky day for me. I will say there's nothing that's particularly lucky that's happened, but listen, I'll take a day when nothing unlucky has happened, because 6/8 is today, and it's a crazy story, and I'll spare you all the details, but 6/8 appears in almost every number that is significant in my life. Almost every single one of them. So, like, zips and, socials and all that stuff, like on and 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 on. Everything that has numbers associated in my life has a 6 with an 8. So today's 6/8. So I'm keep hoping that it's going to be a lucky day. And so I look at this 222 and I think, well, there you have it. And it's 7 points in diamonds among only 2. And look at how beautiful that is with all those amazing colors, right? You get the reds and the blues and the greens, and the purple blue base is amazing, but there's also that golden yellow, which is really impressive. And so, anybody else into numbers like I am? I just love numbers. I don't know. I think they're significant. I see them a lot, and I like, significant numbers. But anyway, we're going to do something wild with this. And speaking of significant numbers, the only significant numbers that really matter here tonight are when I discount prices and we drop price tags on everything, and you've got savings of thousands and thousands of dollars. That is significant. That's how we like to do here, right? Those are significant numbers when we can take a, like a $5,000 piece and make it less than $1,000, which is what we're going to do. And notice the chain is on that wheel. So that means when I'm hosting, that means that it comes with it. I'm not going to show you anything that doesn't come with it unless especially requested, and we'll always point that out. So when you see the pendant with the chain, it means you're getting everything there. It means you're getting the entire necklace. So you don't need to worry about, am I going to be having to go out and buy a separate purchase that's going to be a chain that's going to be proper and coordinated? No, you do not need to worry about that because we're going to give you the chain for free. So it's coming with it. That could be your white gold chain, or maybe that's going to be a gift. Maybe you keep the opal pendant because you already got a chain, and then you give that chain to somebody else who needs one in your family. I mean, that's an option as well. Because chains right now, that might sound insignificant, but when you're spending $500, $600, $700 for a 14-karat gold chain these days, it's kind of nice that we're saying, it's free. So take a look at it. We've got the stack of the bigger diamonds, the round and the baguette there as well. And it's going to be, oh, I like this price. It's not even $1,000. It's not even $888 or $777 or $699 or $599. This is my only one. White gold only, stays as is. And we're going to make this really affordable. How about $549 to get that one at home really quickly? It is a fabulous night to shop. We've got so many big discounts. I love a good Thursday. It's a really special night when we've got, I love that. Look at that baguette. That's what baguettes do. It's like a lot of what emerald cuts do, right? So a really special look there, and all those beautiful colors around every single, and do you see how that just turned to like a neon yellow? So here you see more of the blues and the purples, and then you turn it and you see more of the yellows and the reds. And then let's show it against the hand here as well, and then we'll see who's got it, because I don't think that's going to stick around. And by the way, the chain is adjustable. So for those of you going, yeah, it's a free chain, but it's probably one of those little 16 inches. No, it goes up to 18 inches in length. You can choose 16, 17, 18, and that's how it looks. So first caller on that one, we'll see who's got it. And yes, this is also a lobster claw clasp, just showing you the clasp right there. That's the lobster claw and those 3 adjustable links. We'll see who's taking it, and that one should be gone. So that is a really important value for chain and pendant, and I can tell you, at least one is free there, and that's really, really good. So $549, only one there. How about an emerald opportunity coming up? We have some new multicolored sapphires. I mentioned the bracelet, but there's also an earring and a necklace that's going to be coming your way. Do you guys want to see this? It is so incredibly done. Oh, gosh, gotta love this bracelet. Yes, all right, so the opal pendant with chain is gone to Allison's collar. I want to flash this now. Why not? We've got an early bird special here in multicolored princess cut sapphires and rubies. It's the whole family here. The Corundum family got together, and the whole family is having a reunion together in this one solid gold and hefty bangle. It's item number 112. Oh gosh, Tony, this is going to be an extra confusing day. We've gotten into the 112 1000s. Oh, it was so much easier with the 0 and 3 digits, and now we're into the super 112 1002. Not that that's hard to say at all. 18 karat solid gold. Well, there you go. It's a lot of weight to this gold in this bracelet. And look at this. We saw one yesterday in rubies that was very similar in the way it was constructed, where it's going to be a little bit flexible in the back. So you see the clasp, which is not fastened yet because I'm going to be putting it on for you. But you see how this actually is going to be locking. Now, you could actually reverse this if you wanted to. I don't know why on earth, though, you would ever want to hide this spectacular array of ombre sapphires, starting with the darker green into the lighter blue greens. Then the blues go from darker blue to the lighter cornflower blues. Then the pinks do the same. Purple pink into a hot pink, into rubies, into pods, into orange, into yellow, and back to the green it goes. So this goes all the way all the way halfway. Yeah, exactly. All the way. 73% of the time, it works every time. Anchorman quote. Okay, so yes, and I could rehearse the whole movie start to finish if you want me to. We'll do that on another 3-hour show. But here's the Princess Cut Sapphire bracelet, and 18 karat solid gold, and the Princess Cut weight, well, it's 502, so you're getting a lot there. And of course, it gives you a little flexibility to that 18 karat gold, but make no mistake, it is 18 karat, and that's impressive. So it kind of wraps around your wrist almost like a cuff style or a bangle would. But do you see those great colors? And we're showing it early for a good reason. There's only one here. And yet it's all smooth because Princess Cuts, you know how we can roll. They are channel set individually, so they've got no prongs at all. It's all smooth set with the gold border on each side. You see that stunning array. I love that the tones are very similar. They're all those brighter, almost primary colors there of your sapphires and rubies. And again, kind of the golden greens into the blue greens, into the blue family, the pink family, the red, the orange, the yellow, and the green back again. So really stunning. 502, no diamonds in this one, just all about the gold. And do you see how you're going to actually fasten it in the back? but this is how flexible it is. So see, you can just kind of like a clasp or like a cuff style, you can actually just kind of maneuver it across the wrist that very easy, simple way. And then when you align it in the back, it's just going to click close like any insert closure would, and then it actually locks on its own. Now to release it, I know it's very subtle, but there's that little button here. So you'll press that down. That's going to be how you release it. So that's all you do there. And then you can see again, that flexibility makes it really easy to put on. And then you see everything here. All of that 18 karat solid gold. So we go back to the close-up, show you again, it's got a great smooth finishing on the inside, but there's only one. And with 18 karat gold and 502 in sapphires and rubies, you probably think, well, that's probably going to be something in that $16,000 neighborhood. It was $16,999. Actually taking it a lot lower than that for one caller. That is the problem here. There's just, with our new items, we're thrilled to have some new pieces. But you know what? It's like every single new piece I have, with the exception of maybe 2 tonight, are one of a kinds. So it is going to be where it's valuable to be in first on the phone lines. Be ready to go, because you're not going to see another value like this one, even if it were to come back again, because how about that 18 karat gold alone? Should be $69.99. Best case scenario, we're taking it lower than that. So instead of $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000 even, which is under $1,000 a carat for just the sapphires. So again, it's kind of like that opal necklace. Something's free. And that something is something pretty major, because whether it's the sapphires or the gold, you've got something that is really worth a whole lot more than $4,999, and we're taking it lower than that. So you don't even have to pay $49.99. You're not even paying $39.99. This is your go with everything. Go every single day, smooth to the touch, so you don't need to worry about it. It's not interfering with your, your clothing or your attire. It's not going to be anything that's catching on anything. That's where it stacks beautifully as well. But you can just wear it, love it, and own it, and wear it all the time, because you have all the colors too, right? It goes with every piece of jewelry you own and wear otherwise. So it's really going to match. It's always going to look amazing, and it's going to be a whole lot less than $39.99 as well. This is crazy. 5 carats plus. Every single one of those stunning sapphires, a larger princess cut, set in solid 18K. That is a huge upgrade. That's an upgrade when we see a ring that has a couple of grams of gold. Obviously, a bracelet, especially one as large as this one is going to be even more so. It's for the average size wrist, so anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5. If that is what you wear, this is going to fit beautifully. It's not even $39.99. We have one only. Take a look at it. Then we've got some other different varieties of sapphire pieces that combine multiple colors, but this is a must. Especially when it's only $2,999, and that's it. So $29.99, 18K solid, and that beautiful mirror finish, smooth to the touch side detail as well. All of that happening, and let me know if you'd like it. And then again, Stanley, if you're out there, let me know so we can show your sapphire piece that we have set aside for you to look at again, because you missed it last night. And then we've got a really special bracelet that's going to be a diamond link. Ooh. A diamond link style, not a curved link, not Lauren's links, but something that looks like this. Since I've got bracelet lovers watching right now, looking at that sapphire, this is our diamond bracelet coming up. You've got it? All right, that one's gone. Congratulations. I'm sorry, Jess, it's already sold. It sold over here first. I'm sorry about that. I have a golden pearl. Hey, let us know if anything falls through over there, and then we'll let Jess's caller know. This is going to be item number, or rather, oh, yes, I'm sorry. Oh, gosh. And here we are with our golden pearl, and congratulations. And again, let me know if anything falls through there. We've got it back up. Here is item number 11200101. I'm going to come in a little closer here on this 14 millimeter. Wow, this is a slightly oblong pearl. It's kind of got an oval shape to it, so not perfectly round, but definitely smooth nacre. It's cool. It's got this almost looks like a lock to me. It always reminds me of a lock style, the way this door knocker bail works. If I leave it to its own devices here, it kind of leans a little bit, but there are diamonds in the bail and in that kind of station style above it. It's a 14 millimeter, so that's a good size. 4 points in diamonds, yellow gold only to go with the golden pearl here. And then we'll get back to that, we'll get to that big diamond bracelet, which is a new style for us. We'll get to that shortly here so you can see what that's all about. That's a fun one too. So that'll be coming up. We'll probably do that next. So yeah, I know we've got a lot of people already asking about it. So we'll do that next for you. But how about this one going out for, you know what, let's make it even easier than this. I like this closeout. This was actually left over from, it looks like the Memorial Day holiday, and yet it was brought down to $24.99 then. We're going to go a lot lower. I've got a quick measurement and look at it from a distance here so you can see it that way. And we'll see what we've got here. And then I'll tell you what, if you'd like this one, we'll blow it out right now. That's going to be, make it $9.99. Yeah, just $9.99 only. on that pearl. And here's the length that it has as well. So that will be about an inch top to bottom, just maybe a touch over, about 1.1 inches there on that one. Are you giving the bracelet back, or you want to check that? I remember, so the difference, remember we pointed that out. It's one of those newer ones. Is it not coming up? 1121002. Yeah, we're into the 1000s now. Yeah. Okay, you got it? See, that should come up. 1121002. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's the deal there. That we just kind of got into a new prefix, if you will. All right, so this is going to be $9.99. Let's get to our diamond link style bracelet. That's going to be item number 11200992 coming up. We just previewed it. We're going to show it now. 7 inches yellow gold only. I don't think this one's going to probably sit on its own too well, but we're going to hope. We're going to hope. This is so stunning. It's very much almost like a really, well, it's a really, really refined link design. And again, super, 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 super cool. And this pattern will continue all the way through the bracelet. Our golden pearl's still here if you'd like it. Don't hesitate to call us on that one. Our beautiful bangle with the sapphires is gone, but this is going to go as quickly, if not faster. So what I'm going to do is bring you even a little bit closer, and then we'll be sure and show it on the wrist. Now, this is going to have an insert closure as well. This is obviously a link design that is done just like a tennis bracelet would be, but the link is kind of the theme of the piece as far as the design element you're having here, because it's going to have those diamonds that are going to be what is linking the links, if you will, but that's going to be that contrast of having all that mirror finishing between. So it really makes a statement. It's very reminiscent a little bit. Obviously, one of our more popular lines here is a collection that I developed for you that is called Lauren's Links, and it's a really decidedly rounded, oversized curb link. This is giving you more of a just a little, I would say, obviously not graduated as much the way we do the curve link status collection, but this is really where you're getting a lot of diamond weighted, a carat 70, and it's only yellow gold, which I love the high polish of the yellow gold with the 2-row diamond rows between it. Let's try it on though, because obviously it doesn't sit very well on its own, and you got to see this. It's not done in that huge oversized kind of look, so it's very refined, right? Because it's still going to be a beautiful link style, much like a tennis bracelet is built, but you have this great look that goes all the way around. It is 7 inches, Tony, so we'll add that up there so everybody knows it's for, again, average size, but it's going to have one closure here that you see is one side of your open insert closure, and then here's the other. It's got a great weight to it, a great feel, so it's going to lock into place, and it just snaps right into place to keep that link design going. But you see as I move it here subtly from side to side, you really get to see that sheen off the mirror finished high polished links themselves, and then you get that really, really good, that diamond presence is everything, and I just think it adds so much. The fact that it's a double row in diamonds and not a single row, that's what really elevates it in such a major way here, and it's going to be a huge value. And yeah, already, yeah. Oh, good. Stanley, I'll show you your sapphire piece that you wanted to see again, so we'll show that to you. But take a look at this, and again, all the way through, diamonds from side to side, that's your carat 70, and we're going to keep this really, really on the affordable side here. It's a real old gold price that we're utilizing here for you that is going to help in a big way to get you a status piece like this for an amazing price tag. As a matter of fact, it's $59.99, should be. We're going to take it even lower. Call me early. You saw what happened. We actually ended up having 3 people on the lines miss out on that sapphire bangle we had. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens here, this one being even just a little more, I would say, universal in the fact it's all white diamonds and great stackable, layerable. This is how the link is. You can see it's got that really nice smooth fluidity, but I like seeing it from this direction and from behind as well, just so you can also see the way it is constructed. So there is no, again, no sharp edges there, really smooth on the inside, which is what touches the skin, and we want to make sure that is obviously always beautiful to wear and comfortable to wear. And we're going to make it a lot less than even, oh, how about 50% off, making it $3,000 or $29.99. And again, whenever we have near finished gold, this happens when I show signet rings, you see a little bit of glare off the gold. That's where I move it, so you can see that is all high polished yellow gold that you have. And so that any of that, when it kind of turns, that just is the glare from having the studio lights reflect off that mirror finishing. But it's not even $29.99. Here's a value. Only one 7-inch yellow gold, got to stay as is. So, but the good news is it's a common link to have, and we're going to blow it out right now for only $2,499 instead. I'll give you an extra $500 bonus off extra, extra, extra discounting, just the way we like to see it. And I love the way this link is done. So it's really, again, that fluidity we like to see. So it's constructed really, really well. So you've got that piece ready to go, and we'll see who's got it. We're verifying already. And then Stanley will recap that gents ring for you. Thank you for being with us tonight. We've got a great look at that purple blue. Had it late in the show last night. We'll bring that one back out for you. And then let me know if you like this diamond bangle. That's a good one. And boy, that sapphire bangle, that's just, I picked that up again. That is so impressive with the feel. We are loving the gold weights here that you are seeing. We're never shying away, no matter what gold does in pricing. It's really nice that we're not shying away from still giving you major gold weights. It really is what's necessary to house these types of stones here. So $24.99 gets it to you. I think that one's on its way. It looks like it. So here we go with a recap of our Gen Style. 1120-964 coming your way here. This is so... We were marveling at it last night because of the uniqueness of a sapphire that is unheated, looking as if it is a blue wing block D in a very handsome men's ring. Now, I know it's in the white gold now. You can switch it if you want yellow gold, which would be a great combo also. I would stay with either the white or the yellow on this, but it is a 134 in a really, truly stunning neon blue purple, and it has the red flashes. So this is what we were marveling at. We see blue wing quite often here. It's a blue wing Tanzanite. The best Tanzanite's got the blues and the purples and the reds, right? This is where you're getting, watch this as I just tilt it up. So you see this hit the camera lens. It's like you're at home looking at it now straight on. And you see that stone that has so much blue and purple give off a red flash as well. That's what's so amazing. So it's a sapphire. It's really neon material. It's completely natural. There was no treatment whatsoever, not even heat applied to the stone, which is rare for any sapphire, but especially one with this kind of neon element to it. And it's going to be a huge value right here and now. Call me early, because obviously this one's not going to last, and it's just a major, major stone. Just rarity beyond. This is the finishing on the inside, and then I'll show it to you on the hand here. We know this signature mounting has 29. It's a kind of a signature gent style with 29 points in diamonds. Like I said, white, yellow, rose gold's fine. A $39.99 piece, though, that, yeah, all day, every day, because of that quality of that sapphire. And you can see how it turns. It almost goes from a royal blue to a purple very quickly. So it's really, really well done. It's not going to be $39.99 at all. Got a discount going last night. It was the very end of the show, and we're going to honor that right now. Instead of even $29.99, this is one major piece, and it's blowout time tonight, and we're going to make it just $2,499 on that one if you'd like it. So that's a huge value. And just, I mean, I've seen a lot of sapphires in my day. Very few are ever going to give you that kind of look, that kind of color, that kind of neon, that presence. So it's happening, and it's only $24.99 if you'd like it. So a great piece there. And then we've got emerald for you. Have several blue wing block Ds. So if you're feeling all of a sudden that urge for blue wing block D, we've got a couple of good ones here for you tonight that are going to be for our gals. Emerald cut, and I did bring out the one and only princess cut. It happens to be a huge size, almost 17 carats, but it is our last princess cut in that big size. We had the smaller one the other day, which found its home via discount that other evening, but we've got a good one coming up for you tonight that's going to be a 17 carat. Also multi-sapphire designs. We've got a great emerald coming up now. This one's here at the moment, so if you'd like it, let me know. And then here we go with the emerald, which is going to be item number 648, and that is a 112-0648, a beautiful Colombian emerald here that has got the color. You know, we were showing a really stunning emerald last night, and it was $6,000, and you know, it was nice to see it because it really showed us the absolute epitome of color and clarity. But this is really, we're talking about the exact same color, which is very unique to get. The way it's got that vibrant grass green color that you see. It's also in a signature mounting. Now, we've done different sizes of the signature mounting. This is really that smaller one, but it's not lacking diamond weight. It's 74 points in diamonds, so you're still getting a lot of great diamond weight there, but it also has this incredible 74 points. And your option here is the white, the yellow, or the rose gold, totally up to you. And this is what it looks like from the inside interior. That is still finished. And how about this? I was pointing this out with an emerald yesterday. When you're able to see through the back, look at that. That's a great way to evaluate the clarity of a stone, because a lot of times good faceting can hide inclusions. When you can peer in, I realize there's, you know, you're looking through an undergallery, but you still see there's a really good glow and a great clarity that you're seeing from the back of that stone, which is really important because it's telling you how special this is. A lot of you were pointing out, this is, you know, the world of emeralds. You start to get in, and I'm not saying that all emeralds are pricey. There are certainly options out there that get more affordable, but they have a totally different look than what you're seeing now. And what you're seeing right now is the very, very, very top quality of, we're talking about Colombian origin here. That alone sets it apart. But most material is opaque. It's so heavily included. And I know we get spoiled around here, so that's why I think we need to every now and then point that out, is that you usually see such opacity to emeralds. When you see this stone, you go, wait a minute, I'm seeing through it, I'm seeing glow, I'm seeing color like that. That's important, right? And you're still getting a 60-pointer and 74 points in diamonds. And all that said, for those of you that are naysayers and saying, I'm never going to afford an emerald, maybe I'll have to go settle for one of those opaque stones. Maybe I'm going to have to get one of those instead. We can prove otherwise when we get discounting going like this, because it's not even going to be that $29.99 price tag. And that all day long should be what you pay for a really good Colombian emerald that has glow like that, that is able to shine and sparkle like this stone does. But it's not going to be $29.99. It's even better. As a matter of fact, to get this one out the door, takes one discount. Actually, better. Let's do something monumental here to get everybody, the people that think I can't get an emerald because they're just so pricey. You know, there are folks out there, even with TVON, right? You look at our emeralds. I know a lot of you online said that yesterday about the $5,888 emerald, right? Oh, it's a beautiful stone. I'm never going to get one, though. They're just really a pricey stone. Well, this is the way to get that quality we deliver. So that, again, is about getting you that value you want, getting the best of the best, still getting great diamond weight in solid gold, and not even paying $999. That's how we do it, so that you can be a believer and, more important, an owner of emerald, and you don't have to break the bank doing it. And it's any gold, any size. All of those extras are part of the deal. And you're not even spending $999 for 74 points in diamonds. So this could not be better, or could it? Could it be better? I think we need to make it better, because I'm not going to leave this here and it's already under $1,000, and you don't see triple-digit emeralds out of Colombia that look like that. But we also have that incredible diamond weight. And you know what? If you want it, you can have it. And spend even less than that to get it. We're going to do $949 for the emerald in 60 seconds is all that's going to get. And that's all it'll be, because that will fly out of here in a hurry, because there's no question that's one of our better emerald values we've ever seen. To get still Colombian material, to still get that gorgeous color. What do you want an emerald to look like? Some of them are really light. They can be really light pastel green. Some of them are really dark. Most of them are. They're like a really kind of murky, hazy, almost like an olive green tone. This is exactly what you want, that bright grass green, that amazing color and clarity and glow, and it's $949 only, which is really where that is a head turner there. So huge value and major, major piece there if you'd like it. And don't forget, we still have the Morganite we started with in the yellow gold. White gold gone, but the yellow gold is here. We also have, let me check on that diamond bracelet. Also, our big Tanzanite princess cut is going to be coming up. We have a gorgeous emerald cut that's over 5 carats. That's a really good size to see available. And anything else you want to see tonight, let me know so we can get those requests taken care of. And this one's here at $949. Huge value there. Any questions, let me know, and any requests you have as well. And by the way, Judith, if you're watching, please let me know if you liked any of those pearls that I sent you in an email. Let me know if you want to see any of them on the air. I can show them to you. I know they're a little pricey, but that's all we have. So I know those designer pearl pieces have been going very, very, very quickly. So Judith, check your email and you can let me know if you like any of those pearl pendants. We also do have a new pair of diamond earrings. They're yellow diamond drops. So we'll see those coming up. And anything else you're looking for, requests are welcome. Let's show you this. Speaking of the greens, I told you we had some opaque material. I have a malachite necklace. And this is really unique. It's item number 977. This is very Art Deco in its feel. Another one where we're just going to throw in the chain. So this is going to be another nice one if you want to maybe do some. I'll tell you, this is the one you want to keep, though, because, you know, if you have another chain, you maybe, you know, pay it forward with the other chain, maybe like pass it down through the generations. I just wanted to start with this here on the hand so you can see the size. Do you see on the chain, though, first, there are a couple of diamonds? So this is a very high-end chain with those bigger diamonds that are set within it, but then also the pendant itself. White diamonds, malachite that is carved. Those are two separate pieces of malachite that are carved and then set to create this circular style. And then you have also a beautiful bit of black onyx and white diamonds and more white diamonds. So it's really pretty in this circular style. I don't know about you guys, but I pay a lot of attention to designer jewelry. just because, you know, it's that part of my job where, oh, I guess I got to go look at the big designers in the catalogs and the storefronts and see what they're doing. And this is really like straight out of one of those big designers. You know, the ones, the biggest names out there, they do these pieces. Sometimes it's an estate piece, and then you go, well, that may not be the best condition because it's probably been used and owned by, you know, different people down the line. This is brand new with this 3-carat 61 total weight. We actually have carat weights on opaque stones for you, which is not always the case. 361 in malachite. And then you have 47 points in the black onyx and also 37 points in the white diamond. So you're getting quite a bit here of material. And yes, this chain is going to be part of the deal. So that's actually what you're getting for free. There's your lobster claw, 3 adjustable links, and 2 bezel set diamonds that you can opt to put around your pendant. The pendant is finished in the back, which we'll show you up close, but that's actually a really cool look. I wouldn't mind wearing that backwards, so to speak, and having that look. And having the gems, those opaque gems, show through the under gallery. That would be kind of a cool look. We're going to show it up close so you can see all the detail. Again, the onyx weight is 47 points, and then the diamond weight at 37. So here's what we're going to do really quickly is show it to you up close. It's one of those spinning door knocker styles, but I want you to see the intricate details and the way this is done, and almost this, again, door knocker in that it moves. It's not just one fixed stationary piece, but this is my favorite thing about malachite. I was looking at a vintage ring. It was a signet style with just a malachite, no diamonds at all. And it's a used piece. It's an estate piece, and it's a trillion cut malachite. And it's literally the jeweler wants to get over $9,500 for an estate vintage malachite ring with some 14 karat gold. Here we have the onyx, the diamonds, everything. It's totally new and fresh. It's in yellow gold only with that yellow gold chain. There's that backside again, so you can see how detailed that is. It's actually less than $29.99, and this will be one of those values where if you want something that just looks pricey and looks expensive and should be, it just isn't because you are watching TVON. It really is it. And the diamond pave, all bigger stones that you have set with the onyx and the malachite here, really great way to offset the details that you have. And the fact is, it's going to be a blowout. We're going to make it easy. And yes, you get the chain with it with all that adjustability. Remember, it's an adjustable chain, lobster claw clasp, and the diamonds, which are not even factored in. That's a freebie extra bonus that you're getting. Let's blow it out. $999. You get the pendant, you get the chain, you get the full-on necklace, ready to go, ready to wear, and good luck 60 seconds on that one. That is fabulous. I'm going to go back to the hand here so we can actually measure it, because that's the one thing I did not do before, and obviously this gives you an idea of where it's at, but I want to give you the exact measurement here that it has. So I will just float it here for a minute, get that ruler behind it so you can really see. That is going to be pendant itself, 1 inch and let's see, it's about 1.25 inches there. Top to bottom with the chain included. So $9.99 if you'd like it, yellow gold only, and that is going to fly on out. We'll give it 30 seconds, then we're going to be on our way. That is such a specialty piece there, and you got to love the carving of that malachite, the beautiful detail. It's not easy to do, to carve it like that and to have those pieces be really not matched exactly, because again, it's a natural stone. It's going to have those different separate striations to it, but to have really a nice coordination to the way that they bookend each other and act as almost mirror images. So $9.99, it's here if you want it. 15 seconds left on that one with the chain, diamond cut, diamonds that are bezel set into the chain as well, which is awfully nice, and it's only $9.99. All right, we'll move along. That's here too, and a lot of great brand new that we always love to see, but here is our heart-shaped aqua. And one thing we get a lot of requests for, heart-shaped aqua, but look at this color. You know, aqua is typically, well, we know it as a lighter pastel blue. And then every now and then I've had a rare blue diamond on the show that gives you that teeny tiny, like it'll be a 13-point size or a 12-point size, and it's a blue diamond and it's $6,000. But we love it because it's a blue color, much like this, but it's got sparkle. That's what I think is so interesting about this aqua, is that this heart shape is so distinctive and it's so defined, and the definition of a heart shape is really, you know, that super defined cut that you have that has that really distinct cleft and then that beautiful lobe design. And this is it that creates this internal faceting that is going to allow this to sparkle beyond. We love to see it. But isn't this a brighter blue? I know we're not showing it next to a lot of other aquas, but when you see this stone and it's just, you kind of, it lights up the room. It's a beautiful, brighter tone, whereas normally there's just this kind of pastel, kind of quiet aspect to an aqua. because it is inherently more pastel. And even when you get the Sierra Santa Marias, which are going to have that better saturation level, they still are going to be inherently pastel. So for this one to be a little bit brighter, it's just a little bit more wow factor to it. It's really stunning. And there's only one. This is the only heart shape in the entire inventory. And we know a lot of people love a good heart shape, but also a March birthstone. So a little bit different there, right? If you want to think about having a March birthstone, or maybe that's going to be significant, forget about your own. I never wear my own birthstone. I wear other people's birthstones, right? That's even more fun because it's, again, a little bit more maybe unexpected and maybe more symbolic and meaningful to you. So this could be you wear it in honor of a March birthday for someone you love. This is the only heart shape, though, that we have, and that is what allows this aqua, which normally is, like I said, I like that kind of just that quiet type of term where it's just a little bit more, it's like it's a little serene color, right? Which there's nothing wrong with. I think we could all use a little more serenity. But sometimes with gems, we want it to pop. We want it to be bold and bright and really striking. That's what this particular aqua does. Take a look at it, and we're going to blow it out. It's item number 246, and it is a beautiful bright stone. It's just our one only. Let's make it easy here for you right now and get it at home. Full carat in diamonds, 3 carat 66 size. That's a big time gem right there, and it's going to be on its way in a hurry. Watch this. I mean, what can you say? It's a beautiful size. It's a very important cut. That's a cut that should get a premium price tag, not a lesser price tag. We're blowing it out right now. It's been here far too long. The pave design that's a little wider on the sides. The halo, but then that extra detail, the mirror finishing there as well on the sides, on the edges. That looks incredible. And it's going to be better than even $49, $39, $29. I'll tell you what, we're going to blow this out. It's not even going to be $2,500. Time to get your best of the best aquamarine. It is right here. Super, super, super striking. There it is from a distance away. So again, another way to appreciate how bold that color is. Make it just $19.99, one caller only. I don't know why or how that could ever stick around again, but with that kind of color that you're getting, it is truly, truly impressive. So that will be $19.99 for 30 more seconds and all those great diamonds around it. Are we in the mood for some yellow diamond drop earrings that are brand new? We've got those coming up, and I have a feeling, as there is a lot happening tonight, I have a feeling you're going to be setting some of your own pricing on some jewelry tonight as well. So we'll get that started. And then we have, like I said, we have a Seahorse design for you. We have, I've got requests here to get to. If you want to make a request here live on the air, please do so. We're happy to help you out with those. And here we go. All right, coming up, let's try something different. We've got a beautiful pair of earrings. This is kind of wild. Maybe we'll do those a little bit later. I'll show you a little preview here of these yellow diamond drop earrings that we have because we have not seen anything like this ever. Look at that. That's pretty. So a little yellow diamond pave work with a few white diamonds along the edge for contrast. Also have a really good looking style in some Tanzanite. I know we've got a blowout here on a blue wing. Got to bring that out. It's one of our better values. 1814 is the item number. It's our emerald cut. We have another one coming up later, so we will show you what that's all about. We've got the princess cut here. So if you're wondering, princess cut Tanzanite, is there really a princess cut Tanzanite? Yeah, it's right here. It's that beautiful bold. We've seen a few ashers here and there, but very, very, very rare to see a princess cut, especially one that has a fingerprint, first of all, and a 17 karat size nearly. It's item number 7880. So just want to give you a little heads up for those of you that have been looking for princess cuts. I know it may not be for everybody size-wise. 16 carats 98 is the center stone size, and then you have 34 points in the diamonds, which are actually really cool, fancy cuts there. We're calling them trapezoids. They're not. They're almost like a half moon design, but a little more angular than that. So you can see how those are created on the sides. They almost act as like a subtle little arrow in the way they point outwards. So that's here. Mentioned a princess cut. We had that little one the other day that was about a 1 carat. Wanted to bring out the last of the princess cuts for you, which is really, really, really well done. How about a quick wheel? And then that malachite piece, the emerald piece, all the greens are still here. Got a very, very affordable wheel coming up for you as well that I think you're going to enjoy, especially considering we have ruby, sapphires, savarite, and even a pink diaspora coming up on this very affordable blowout wheel that we have. So that's going to be on the way next. I'll keep the aqua. There's that aqua again. I'm keeping that one. I'm not even one for heart shapes. Without stone, I don't care. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. Here's the oval emerald that we have. It's a slightly elongated stone. We also have a, well, this is going to be a wild one. That's a pink diaspora. It's got that lavender kind of mauve tone to it. Then the big ruby. Then, rare as can be, Sapphire garnet. These are all classic mountings as well. Isn't that nice? Sometimes in these blowout wheels, they're pieces that we need to do an extra discount on. Let's be real. Sometimes the pieces are just, they're here and they're here for a while. Sometimes because they're just out there, you know? They're too different for everybody or they're too wild. Well, I've got one more to add. That is probably the most different of the bunch, but still 3-stone style. But look at the colors. Really bright, bold. We've got that beautiful chartreuse, kind of green yellow, blue cornflower, and then the hot pink. Those are sapphires with diamonds around them. Now this wheel is going to be a very quick blowout because we're saying goodbye to 4 incredibly rare rings that don't let the rarity of the stones that you know fool you. They're going to be really well priced. But it's also going to be an opportunity to get you a huge savings that they're all one of a kinds. We only have one gold restriction, and it's the centerpiece up there in the sapphires. That has to stay in the white gold. The ruby, the diaspora, and the sapphire can all be changed. And they're all really classic examples of mountings with halos. Some have the diamonds on the shoulders, others don't. This is your way to get a great piece. But again, one only is we're saying bye-bye to all 4 of them. They've got to go. We're going to make sure that happens right now. All you got to do is call. Classic quartet. I like that. They are. And if only we had the musical accompaniment to go with it. But if you'd like anything up here, watch this blowout price. Last call on them. So many times is those really out there kind of mountings. They sit around, they need discount after discount. These are classic pieces, classic designs that anybody could wear. I would even say confidently you could gift any of these designs. You could gift any one of them, and whoever your recipient is, they're going to love them for jewelry because they are that classic. So take a look at all 4. Did you have a question, Tim? Sean? Sean, you got a question? Oh, good. Thank you so much. So here we go with our set of 4, all going to be one low price. Change the gold and the ruby, the diaspora, or the sapphire garnet. But here's how we make them fly. They got to go. And those sapphires, by the way, the triple row there, that's all going to be unheated material. The hot pink, the cornflower blue, which we know, we've been talking about how rare cornflower blues are. There's the hot pink, there's the cornflower blue, and there is a really rare chartreuse color that is courtesy of having green and blue come together. Really, I mean, green yellow maybe. I mean, it's got a little bit of those blue flecks, but it's really an interesting combo stone. But Mother Nature made that. Mother Nature did that. And it's not going to be, wow, I like $39.99, but we don't love it. We need to make it a lot more affordable than that. And you know what? Not even $29.99 is going to do it. I know we're up against a lot tonight. So let's try to make this really an interesting night to get you a huge amount of savings. Everything you shop for, doesn't matter how rare, exotic it is, we got to bring it down to the rock bottom, extra, super duper low price. And we're going to make them better than even $1,000. Oh, these lines are going to lock up quickly. All one of a kinds up there, and yet they're not even going to be $9.99. They're not. I know what we need to do. We need to go extra crazy low on everything. That's what's going to really be required tonight. So, instead of $9.99, what a day to be shopping. What a night to say, I turned on the telly and I saw rubies out of Burma, Savarite, which is one source out of Kenya, sapphires that are round, unheated, diamond cut, a trio of the most beautiful bright sapphires, and then a stone that was only mined for 30 days. 30 days. 30 days we had to get diaspora out of the ground. Then the mine was closed, the operation was ceased, it was shut down. And it's a no-go ever since. And those, my friends, those are rare. They're expensive, exotic, and rare, or at least they should be. And I got them up here for $9.99 and no takers. Let's make it a little extra better value for you. Is you promise to take advantage of it because you know they're never going to be lower than this. I don't even think I can bring them back out. We've already got someone thinking about the diaspora, which has that, we call it pink diaspora, but granted it's kind of that mauve, purple, lavender, blue, pink, pleochroic mix. It's like a party of pastels, okay? All happening in that pink diaspora. But one of the rarest stones I can ever bring to you is right up there. It's not even going to be $9.99 per ring. Take them while they're here. Maybe take a couple of them. Add to the collection in a big way, because is there another Sapphire here for under $1,000? No, there is not. Is there a ruby that's that size under $1,000? No. triple sapphires, each one with a diamond halo around it. No, this is your chance to pick them up, and at a huge savings. They are $949 each ring up there. Take them while they're here and change the gold on 3 of the 4. So Allison, which one are you thinking about? All right, here we go. It's item number 741, and that's going to go on the hand. I love it in the white. You can change it if you want. Sounds like the pink diaspora may already be gone. We're verifying right now. Look at that. And that stone is 90 points, so just under a carat in size, and 81 points in the diamonds. Congratulations if you get it. I think that one, Allison, is that one gone for sure? Thank you so much. All right, so the diaspora is spoken for. Now we need to get the Savorite, the sapphires, and the ruby all going, getting their great homes as well. They're up for adoption, and they're really, really small pricing to get them. And let us know. And remember, this is the one that has to stay in the white. This one can be changed. So can the Savorite. So change the ruby or the Savorite garnet, either way you like it. And then we're going to be moving along here in about 30 seconds more. Got about 30 seconds to look at them, appreciate them, enjoy them for what they are. Changing gold color in 2 of the 3, getting them for $949, which is certainly a buy. And that's going to be the way to do it right now. But we have 24 seconds to admire them. That is it. Look at that. That ruby is glowing. Talk about just pristine clarity on a ruby where, yeah, they usually struggle on that front, right? Same with the Savorite garnet, an inherently included stone. And look at that garnet. Look at that Savorite. Completely clean and transparent all the way through. Diaspora's back? No, oh, that's Lynette. Did she hear that I got her beautiful card the other day in the mail? I don't know if she heard. I shouted her out. I think it was Monday night. I got your beautiful, beautiful card that you sent Lynette. If it is Lynette in California, is it Lynette in California? Okay. Thank you, Lynette, so much. I got your beautiful note, and thank you for all your kind words, and how nice of you to be shopping tonight. Yes, Jess. Yes, here's the 3-stone sapphire ring. That's going to be item number 9527. That's the one that's got to stay in the white gold. It goes across the finger here, and look at that. Bright as can be. Chartreuse, cornflower blue, hot pink sapphire. All the way across the hand in the white gold only, but with that halo and diamonds. So your total carat weight is 123 of sapphires, but then you also get 48 points in diamonds as well. So really important ring there with a lot of color. We love it. Not to mention we had that gorgeous sapphire bracelet earlier, and that was all the colors of sapphire, really. That would be a nice combination too. So anyway, we're $949. Let me know if you have any questions on the Savorite, the ruby. We can't leave them here. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll zoom in up close on each one really quickly here. I'm going to start with the ruby, and we're going to zoom in with graphics, because obviously there's something going amiss if I've got a ruby like that sitting here at $949. It's item number 752. It's our 57-point oval. Look at that elongation. Slight elongation, but still an oval. Gives you that clarity that is perfect. It's pristine. It's got a little something hanging out in a prong. Other than that, see if I can get that out, because now that we're zoomed in close, you guys are going to think that's a scratch, and it's not. It's just a little bit of something in the prong that I'm going to try. I think I got it out. There we go. So that's going to be our 57-pointer. I just moved it. That's all I did. You know what? We'll save that one. I'll work on it. I'll try to get that extracted. And then we've got this beautiful Savorite to look at here, which is a really cool Roval stone. How about that for some great clarity? 589 is the item number on that one. That's 589, 78-point Savorite, 52 points in the diamond halo. And Jess, did you get the sapphire ring, the triple stone there? Okay, so we're still verifying on that one. It's here at the moment, so we'll show that one as well so we can get you up close with all the graphics. But that's a 78-point Savorite, 52 points in diamonds, and it's $949 to get that home. That's not a bad idea. Then here's the sapphire ring, which is the 3-stone with the halos right here. A nice up-close view at it, and that's going to be item number is 9527. That'll be that beautiful kind of green, yellow, golden, a little bit of blue in there. Then the cornflower blue right there in the middle, and then that hot pinky, almost like a fuchsia color. Diamond halos, 48 points, one only, white gold only, $949. All right, so that's our big blowout. They don't get any less than that, and that is a huge value. So congratulations if you got one of those pieces. And then here we go into the Emerald Cut Tanzanite Part 1. We've got Paraiba coming up, so that's going to be exciting because we are not going to be seeing them going forward. What we have is what we have. Yes. Thank you. The 3-stone sapphire ring here is sold. And let me see if we could just get you one last look at that ruby here. And there it is. That's the ruby with that Burma material. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So that sounds good too. Appreciate that. So here we are with the ruby at one. Actually, this one's going to have a new item number. It's going to be item number 5. No, what is this one? 752. 752. Stop trying to test the memory and just go with the back. 752. It is our one only 57-point Burma. 63 points in diamonds. 949. Sapphire still here if you want it. That concludes our big blowout wheel. Now we have those yellow diamond earrings coming up, which I think you're going to enjoy. The yellow diamond earrings are wild and such a pretty look with those drops. We have not really had anything like that in yellow diamonds. And we've had our fair share of yellow diamonds in every which way, but not a drop earring like what we have debuting tonight. Also, a magnificent discount on a fire opal, one of our big ones. Item number is 304. We'll take a look at that next. This is here if you want it. So is the Sapphire. Here we go. Well, we're going to zoom back a little bit because this is a mega, mega Mexico fire opal. Look at that. That's a great stone, isn't it? You can almost feel the spice, the spicy nature of it. You know, it feels lively. You can almost, if you listen carefully, can almost hear the music. Hear a little mariachi music. Maybe you can taste the guacamole. I like to have pomegranate seeds in mine. just a tip. If you're a guac fan, try adding pomegranate seeds. It's really good together. It's really good. Let's do this. 4 carat 61 Mexican fire opal. Carat 11 in diamonds. And it also is a $69.99 ring because it's got a big stone with a lot of diamonds, and you know how these fire opals go. Here's the inside under gallery. Signature style, but custom created for this big pear shape, which, yeah, it's 461, but is it going to look 461? Watch it on the hand. It looks like it's a 9 or 10 carat easy. And it just keeps glowing. Something about this, when I move it, watch the outside edge of this pear shape, like also right about here, right about like 5 o'clock. Look at how the stone looks like the glow and the reds emanate beyond the border of the stone. Anyone else seeing that? That's what it looks like to me. It looks like the color goes well beyond the actual gem itself because it's just this fiery glow. That's what a flame does, right? When you have your, you're looking, like, think about a bonfire or a fire in the fireplace, right? When you see the flame, and it's so hot and it's such a bright, it can be these neon oranges or these neon reds or whatever it is, right? And it just looks like it's glowing beyond. That's what's happening here with this stone. Do you love it already? What's up? Oh, okay. We've been dealing with that all night so far, right? It's not going to be $69.99. We have one fabulous piece. It's going to be heavily discounted. And we're going to take it even lower than it ever should go, than it ever would go, than it ever can go. And you know what's happening? We obviously have one largest fire opal. Sean, who wanted the fire opal? Yeah. A registered caller? Here's what we're going to do. $69.99 it's not. $3,500 it's not. Really? Who is it? Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. She thinks she bought this already? Oh, she needs a ruby? Okay. Does she need to see it again? Hey, Charlene, I don't know if there's some confusion with our operator here, but let me know what you need because she's a legit shopper. Yeah. No, that's okay. I just want, listen, it's my job to figure it out up here. And I'm not on the phone with everybody, so I just try to interpret how I can, and I just eavesdrop to do that. So, hey, Charlene, I don't know if we fully, maybe Sean understood what you were trying to ask or your request, but I don't know. If you need the ruby, it's here. This is the ruby. That's the fire opal. They do have a similar color. I don't know what the question is, but certainly you can call us back and we can try again. But this is going to be a better value than even $3,000, and it's not even $29.99. So this is one of those, yeah, it's just discounted to where it's got to go. We just got to make sure sometimes that pieces go and get their home. And so here it is. And it's going out right now for $2,699. That's it. It is it. That's all we can do. All we can do there, and make it the max value possible with a carat 11 in diamonds. Okay, so coming up, and if you need to see the ruby again, let me know, because the ruby's still here and so is the Tsavorite. So two really incredible stones at $949 that remain available. All right, coming up, let's get to it. We got the top of the hour, about 1 minute away. Awfully happy to have you with us on this Thursday. It's going to be kind of a, smaller, quiet group tonight. So this is what it's all about. We're just giving you some great values. I hope for that reason that you'll really just take it as your own personal kind of presentation and personal show, and let us know what you'd like to see and what we can bring out for you, and we'll do just that. If there's anything from the first hour that you want to see again, please let me know what that is. Yeah, Tony, that is so. Tony is giving me he's got something in my preview monitor that is actually, whatever happened to him, it used to be, that's how long I've been here. Gosh, that feels like a lifetime ago. I kid you not. We used to have every morning when I'd come in on the weekends, Jess, do you remember the mariachis that would be out by the freeway off-ramp every morning serenading us as we came in? That was the perk. It was the highlight of my weekend. And Tony reminded me in a photograph in my preview monitor of the mariachis that used to be right outside the studio every single, it was just right there on a freeway off-ramp. And it was just the most, delightful thing, having a great time, It was nice. This was like early in the morning too. They were probably on their way to the, the big parties and the big brunches and the big quinceañeras and all that stuff. And there they are, just serenading us on their way in. Anyway, just talking about the Mexican fire opal, we got all excited. Let's talk about top of the hour though, because we're about 5 seconds away. If you'd like the fire opal, you can get it. If there's anything from the first hour you're still thinking about, let me know. We can bring it back on out for you. We can give you another look at it because we'd love to do that. But it is the top of the hour, so if you just tuned in, glad you're with us. Welcome to Thursday. We are live from Los Angeles, and so glad you're here. Come to our party, be a part. Now, I cannot promise you any mariachi music coming from moi, but we will do our best to make it a party nonetheless, okay? We're just kind of one of those parties where the jewelry provides the real excitement here, and the values tonight are so good. Let me just give stuff away. I did it all last night. Last night I was up here for 3 hours just giving stuff away. So we're going to keep that going. I promise you, it's going to be a good one. We even have Paraiba that's a giveaway tonight. We have a brand new sapphire piece that's a double flower ring. And you know what we also have is one of my favorite Tanzanites, but here's the problem. I've had this multiple times. Not this exact piece, but I've had this design with an emerald cut. And you know what happens? Every time I bring it out, somebody says, I want that back. And we bring it back. And then it happens again. And someone says, I need that same piece you had, and they give the item number. I want it again and again and again. This is the last time we can make it. And tonight, it's going to be here, a 5 carat 33, very special emerald cut, classic style mounting, and I literally had to fight. Okay, not like fisticuffs, but there was a fight on the price tag because I really wanted to do something special tonight. So that's going to happen here in just about a half an hour. So stay with us. Bottom line, it is that emerald cut that everybody seems to desire. There seems to be pieces that certain pieces just have something about them that, there are pieces that a few people like, and then there are pieces that just seem to be icons. This is one of them. It's coming up a little bit later, and it's really amazing. So we'll have that for you. Also have, there's a lot to get to. We have a really cool pair of earrings that's also new. We got 2 whole pairs, so I'm going to show you one right now. This is a little bit of a take. We had malachite with onyx earlier in gold and diamonds. We're going to show you now turquoise, onyx, diamonds together. So let's take a last look at the fire opal. I'll move that aside here. If you missed it, that's going to be it. Oh gosh, this is so incredible. Look at this though. This is so fun. It's turquoise, it's onyx, it's diamonds. We only have one in white and one in yellow. So we'll start the hour with some really cool button style earrings that are turquoise, diamonds, onyx together like we've never seen. I mean, they feel like a cruise to me. They feel so resort, like head out. So we've already gone to Mexico. Now we're going on a cruise. I guess we could go cruise to Mexico. We could do that, right? You guys still want to do a TVON cruise? Does everyone still want to do that? Are we on board? Right? Christine's going, what? That's been talked for years by like a core group of our customers, like we should all go on a cruise together. How crazy would that be? Yeah, that would be fun. We're just trying to work out a way for me to get some time to go, because I want to go too, right? Like I should go, right? I should go and we can all hang out together and, that kind of thing. But taking a couple days off, is tougher to do. Now, if we do one of those twos, it'll have to be like Gilligan's Island style, we'll do the 3-hour tour, okay? We'll do it on a Tuesday afternoon, and we'll leave in the morning, and we'll come back in the afternoon, and that'll be the only way to do it. So that's what we'll do. But here we go. Item number is 1120987. This is that fabulous new design. It's got 240 in the round turquoise, but then 206 in onyx, 4 points in diamonds. It's a stud, but it's large. It's beautiful, and it's really just this kind of glossy contrast. I love it. That is a cool look, right? You ever seen that combination before? It's striking, isn't it? The mirror finishing of the black onyx. These are opaque stones, but they still have a great finish to them, and then the diamond accents in the corners, and I'll make it really easy. You know what? First caller can have them. White or yellow, though. Remember, I have a pair in yellow. I've got this pair in the white gold. Take either one you want. We'll make it really easy. How about this? They're $14.99 tonight. I'm going to do a lot better than that. And we have a lot of pieces that you can ask about from the first hour, some of which are still hanging out. We have an emerald for under $950. We had an emerald in a signature mounting. A lot of great pieces here still. But you know what? I'm not even going to ask $14.99. $9.99 is too much. $888, $777. Let's just go ahead and blow them out right now. Make them $699. That's it. $699. That's all we can do. And one white, one yellow, and then we'll show them on the hand, give you a measurement, and then up against the ear. Still have that heart-shaped aqua that's so pretty. If you missed the heart-shaped aqua, let me know. By all means, we should show anything again that you want to see that you missed out on. Here it is from a distance away. Just keep in mind, this is where the post is. So you can see it's towards the top there, but not the very, very, very tippy top. So what that means is when you actually wear it, it's going to sit like this. I mean, you can rotate it, but it would be a little wonky if you did. So the diamonds are actually going to be north, east, south, west. That's how that's going to work, going around and around. And then you have this look here where they're going to give you a little over a ½ inch in diameter. We'll show one on as well, and they're $699. So huge value, white, yellow, gold. Those are two choices there. You have in the fabulous earring, and then we're going to be moving along because that's just a new piece. We wanted to bring some opaque stones, which we don't normally have anything of, really. And it's nice to have something new and fresh and different for you, and really bold at the same time, because this is what they're going to look like on. So when you see them from a distance away, you can really appreciate what they're going to do as far as size and the kind of color they give from a distance, as you see there. Definitely a primary piercing only type of earring, just because it is so sizable. So we'd recommend right there in that first piercing. But $699 gets them to you. Take a look at them again up close, and then we'll be moving along. And let's do this. We're going to do those big yellow diamond drop earrings, and we're going to just go ahead and do some auctions, okay? We're going to let you guys make up your own prices on a few things here throughout the evening, and we're going to start with item number 0983. Take a look at this. This is a little bit wild, I must admit. We don't see this every day. This is going to require a little bit of extra zoom as far as going way back, just so you can see the length of this earring, but it's super well done with huge yellow diamonds that are first pave in the middle, and you see how in the middle section it's actually elevated. Then as we zoom back, look at that. That's a nice earring. Now, I'm going to creep them forward a little bit just so we can get as close as we possibly can. Then you're going to see them on, you're going to see them from a distance, you're going to get an idea of the length. But this is very special. And in all the years we've been doing yellow diamonds, it's either been in earring options, it's been a basic stud, it's been a little bit of a drop, but I mean, they've been also pretty petite, because working with some of these really important yellow diamonds is, you know, obviously a little more pricey to do. So the earrings, if we're going to keep it, you know, within the budget, it really tends to be something that's on the smaller scale. That you can see is really something we've branched out now for this style, giving you a big diamond weight of a carat 36 in the yellow diamonds. And then you get 48 points in white diamonds. And the entire length of the earring from the very tippy top all the way to the bottom, diamonds, including the section there in the middle, which is going to be that extra diamond that's going to be between your post portion of the earring and the actual drop. So much to love about this diamond earring, but most importantly, we've never had anything like it. So if anybody wants a little more dressy of an earring, and I think personally, most of the time, if you're breaking out yellow diamonds for an earring, it's probably because you are dressing up, because you want to look fabulous, because you're going somewhere special, because you're going to see other people, because you're going to be photographed perhaps, right? Those things to me read like that screams the occasion for a great yellow diamond drop earring. to get the yellows though, and then the white diamonds in contrast. Notice the top is all yellow, and then the drop gives you that contrast of the yellow and the white. Notice that the size of the yellow diamonds, it's not just about the overall carat weight, but the individual size you're getting, how they're bigger round brilliance that you have, how they're elevated. This is a long teardrop shape, but they're a little elevated for you. And I mean, the yellow diamonds are offset from the white diamonds on the side. So what that does just makes them look really important, right? They're made the right way. They're created well. They're made in that way you make, you know, if you charge, as a retailer, if you charge $60,000, $70,000 for a pair of earrings, those details, all those little, you know, what might be considered a detail, they're a big part of what makes an earring value like that. That's what makes a $60,000 pair of earrings a $60,000 pair of earrings. Incredible individual stones, large carat weight in total, made the right way, made properly, done with no expense spared. That's exactly what's here. The difference is it's TVON last time I checked, and we don't get $60,000 for our jewelry. We don't. Never. I got one piece in the entire inventory that's $60,000. That's a pink diamond at a carat 02. That's it. That's it. $65,000. Everything else, think of what we do on value, even if they should be. And you know what I'm going to do? Let anybody have a chance here. This is a $69.99 yellow diamond earring, rightfully so. That kind of carat weight, beautiful look, unique as it is. What I've got is the ability to go ahead and say, you know what? Quiet Thursday, let's put them on the auction block. Let's see if we can save you more via the auction, let you set your price, save a bundle doing it, and get somebody the earring of a lifetime. That's what we're after. So when you should pay $7,000, forget about it right now. We're going to do better than that. We're not even starting them at $7 or $6 or $5 or $4. I'm not starting them at $3,500. We need bidders and a lot of them. And never have we seen an earring ever of this stature. Ever. Carat weight, lengthwise, the whole design, everything. 35? No. 3,000? No. We're not even going to start at $3,000 or 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. And I know what you're thinking. You're going, that is a gorgeous pair of earrings. Looks like something red carpet worthy. It is. It's made the right way. And we're going to go $2,500 to start the bidding on that pair of earrings. And then we're going to show them to you all the different ways, including on, so you can see how that's going to look. But $2,500 to get it started, $10 increment as well. Let's show you the measurement here from a distance. When we say a longer drop, we're not, you know, we don't mean like this huge chandelier that's impossible to wear. We're talking about 1 3/4 inches from top to bottom. I'm going to go ahead and borrow one while I set one back up, so you can, I think it's worth it to leave you with just one to look at for the moment, just so we can see how it's going to look on the ear, because I think that's important, and maybe the most important aspect of all is seeing them on. But they are also, you know what, not even $2,500. That's not working. It's not. We're going to try something different, and we're going to give you a mega, mega, mega value. But let me warn you, you probably want to be in first on these phone lines. It's probably not going to be a ton of competition here. So this is a really, really good time to go ahead and say the word, jump on in. They're nice and lightweight. They're, for being a longer earring, there's nothing complicated about wearing them. This is not going to be that oversized kind of, you know, at the end of the night, you're just ready to go home so you can, you know, skip the party but take your earrings off, right? We've all been there. We've all been in an event where usually it's either, it can be the long dramatic earring, where it can oftentimes be the heel, right? Where you just want to, you're not even enjoying yourself anymore because you just, you know, you're in that piece, you don't wear a lot, and this is not that earring. It's just a beautiful, great, comfortable kind of feel. It's not heavy at all. You can see they're not pulling at all. It's a post and a butterfly backing. We're not going to start at $2,500 because I don't have $2,500 here on the auction bidding. So how about this? We start even lower than that. We're going to go even less than 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. Let's start at $2,000. And that's going to be the best way, I think, to get a bidder or two or three. I'm hoping we get a lot of people in because this is quite the opportunity here, and it's going to be a $10 increment so that it keeps it low. It's starting low, we can see that, but it's going to then keep it low so that we invite and really welcome all the other bidders in. That's really important. So 2,060 seconds to get it started, and then we move right along. We'll see if anybody wants to get that going, but that is a luxury earring, no doubt about it. Easily a retail of $50,000, $60,000 without question. Obviously a lot of diamond weight, a carat 36 just in the yellows. The white diamonds are additional to that. That's going to be, of course, the 48 points in diamonds, so that's really impressive. A total of a carat 84 in diamond weight overall, and no $2,000. I'll tell you what, let's take another look at them. Up close, skip the auction. And I'm going to throw in the other earring. Because at this kind of price tag, never mind my stand there, just let me put that other earring back on, because so many retailers, designers, even costume jewelers are selling just one earring these days. It's that single earring trend we're seeing a lot of. They're just selling one, and that's part of the look, and you're supposed to just wear one and have an asymmetrical look going on. That's not what you're getting here, even though that price looks like the price of one earring. We're going to do better than even $2,000 because I have nobody on the phone lines. I refuse to put those back in a vault tonight. I refuse. I'll make them $19.99 to the very first caller. That's it. $19.99, and we'll sell them. Just sell them outright. We got to make sure they go to one fabulous home tonight, and then we'll bring out that big Tanzanite in about 15 minutes. The emerald cut that I have made probably 17 times at this point, and we're going to bring that back out. Looking forward to it. We have a Seahorse pendant. I know somebody's been asking for one of those. We have a more affordable Tanzanite. I've got, this is kind of the show with Tanzanite for everybody on a Thursday night. We've got a lot of different options for you. We have a brand new blue zircon as well. Anything you'd like to request, those are welcome. We'd love to hear from you. And let's keep moving. $19.99. Wow, that's a lot of earring for $19.99. Okay, so coming up here, we're going to get to this Tanzanite. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. It's coming up in about 15 minutes. The one I was telling you about that I cannot make again. This will be the last and final time we see that design, that ring, that stone. Oh my goodness. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. And I'm zoomed back for a 2-inch earring. And look how the reds are so evident, so completely. It's, I think what you see first is just the way that that stone is almost changing color. You know, we talk a lot about color change stones that go from green to red, and you got to go through all this hoop jumping to get that to do it. Look at this stone with the amount of reds coming through at every angle. You don't need to change your light source to get a blue wing block D of our material to actually show you reds. It just shows it by wearing it, moving it. So that's coming up in just a few minutes. I have a brand new blue zircon. You have to see this. It's a stunning design. It's item number 994. That's 1120994. Let's take a look, and I got to still come in. These are some big rings, but nothing's going to rival those 2-inch earrings. Take a look at the 745 blue zircon. It's leaning a bit, but that's a new mounting, and it's a new way to do a double halo that's a little bit more squared off, because usually an oval stone with a double halo would be completely oval. See how they squared it off a little bit more? And then you have the split shank on the sides. Well, this is our blue zircon 745. It's not a star sapphire, so okay. I think we're building it. 994. It's brand new, right? So yeah, it's one of those great pieces. That's a 745. This is the Cambodian starlight blue zircon that's completely mined out. It's got a real interesting blue turquoise kind of color to it. I'm just going to polish it and then try it on for you. And it also is going to be a lot of diamond weight at 128 in diamonds. Here it is on the hand. Just had to polish it and then put it on for you. So 1120994. And that's going to only be in the white gold for you, designer piece. The stone is 7 carats 45. And then you've got all the diamond weight around it that just goes completely every which way. If there's not a stone, but there's gold, it is covered in diamonds. No two ways about it. One of our best zircons here, loaded with a ton of diamond weight. Let's blow this one out. $49.99. We got a better value. Time to move it and get our rare, large size blue zircon out to one caller. Let me know if you love it, because we're going to make it just $2,499 instead. That is some of the best depth of color we've seen, and we just immediately made it 50% off just on a brand new premiere day for you. First day seeing it, we just marked it down 50% for one caller. So huge value there. Yellow diamond earring drops are still here if you want them. Then we've got that blue wing black D coming up. It's coming up in 13 minutes time. You got to be here to see it. It's extraordinary. It really is. And that's the last time I checked. I double checked, I triple checked. We made sure. I cannot make it again because we don't have the stone that's going to fit in that classic mounting. We don't have any more emerald cuts of this 5 carat size. So it's got to be the last time we see it. Then we've got Madeira, a rare Madeira citrine. It's the red Madeira. Have you seen it? Super rare, still quartz material, but it doesn't look like citrine. It looks more like a spessartite garnet or a mandarin garnet. That is our red Madeira citrine. It's almost like it's got this cinnamon tone to it. Really cool. We'll see that coming up. We have something affordable for you in the Hamsa. The Hamsa hand is here. We never see this design. We've got a good one. It's a necklace. and we'll show that to you as well with a beautiful little charm detail. And then we're going to be on our way. $24.99 in the blue zircon. This is so cute. Hey, you guys like the Hamsa hand here with the chain? Well, this is not something we see very often. But every now and then, you'll combine motifs and designs, and that's what this designer did to bring this to you, and you're going to see a really, really good look at it. I got to build a little stand for it. But we're going to do that, and then you're going to see this great little necklace, this sweet design that's going to be giftable as well, and we'll see that coming up. Did you have a request over there? No? Okay, so here we are, getting you ready for a little necklace design, and I'm going to tell you, this is one of those combinations because we've seen the evil eye. We know that that's symbolic in the jewelry world and often popular to wear, but we also have the design that combines the Hamsa hand with the evil eye, which we don't normally see, and yet it's done in this spectacular chain. I can promise you one thing. We're going to price this less than we would the chain by itself in today's industry. And this chain has diamonds. It's not just any chain. Let's take a look at this before we get to that bottom of the hour and that Tanzanite opportunity we have coming up. But this is really important because we've not seen anything like this in our history here. And it's a really special idea with that really cool sapphire diamond combination. This is the Hamsa with the evil eye set within. So really cool. And 970 is the ad number. We have yellow gold only. Let's try something here. It's a full necklace. It's going to come with the chain. So the pendant is removable. You can take the pendant off. You can use the chain for other things. The chain itself has 2 bezel set diamonds. We are not just giving you, and I was at a jewelry store just a couple days ago, and it was Monday afternoon, and they were selling chains, 16-inch, 14-karat gold chains. We've been quoting you wrong. I've been up here for the last several months talking about $600 for a gold chain. Actually, this store was selling them for $749 for a 14-karat gold chain. It had no diamonds at all. It didn't have any adjustability. It was a spring ring clasp and not a lobster claw. That is a real telltale sign of where gold's at. And what we're doing here is throwing in the chain that has 2 diamonds that are bezel set VS diamonds in the chain. Then you get this pendant, which is removable, with a sapphire and diamonds of its own in this great little kind of charm design. It's meant to be more petite. You can layer it up with other pieces. Take a look at it. It's yellow gold only. It's a 4-point sapphire. It's 3 points in diamonds. You get, also that doesn't include the diamonds that are in the chain either. So you have to keep that in mind. And let me zoom back briefly so you can see what I'm talking about. There's even a little charm at the end of where the chain is, where it clasps together, so you'll see that. But do you see those diamonds? There's one over on one side and one on the other. And then I just, you're going to decide whether you want to put the pendant right there in the middle or on the side. But that's what it looks like. And then we've got this beautiful design, which you see there, which is all mirror finished gold and a little open work. And then you've got, in addition to that premium lobster claw clasp, I just want to show you, there's a little charm that's going to dangle from the clasp, which is going to be that little bit of that smooth mirror finished disc. So that's just a really nice little detail that someone would see from the back. So really good look there. And that's going to be the closure. So as I'm going to take it away and put it on the hand so you can see, because this is meant to be that daintier style. It's not meant to be a big oversized piece. It's not meant to be that big medallion. It's just got that really cool, cute little just kind of charm look to it. It's going to be, you know what? Let's go ahead. Do you want to do something crazy? I've got a chain worth at least $750. Here's that adjustability it has from the back, so you can see those multiple lengths. There's that lobster claw, and you see if you do, whether you actually use that longest length or that shortest length, that charm's going to dangle from the last O-ring. So that charm is attached to your last O-ring, not the lobster claw clasp itself. Let's just try something. There's a $999 price tag. I'd like to sell it. I bet with the number of requests we've had historically for this look, I bet you we can sell it. I think we can. But I don't think $999 is going to sell it. I think we need to take it that much lower. So I wanted you to see it from a distance. Let me give you a little measurement. This is just, again, giftable. Great idea also. Love it for the younger generations as well. There it is. The actual pendant itself is about 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom. I'm going to show it again up close, and then I'm going to ask for anybody who's thinking about it, even if you are just merely thinking about it. I would really ask that you call in early here because I'm going to do some serious dropping of prices here on everything we see for the rest of the evening. Do not wait because it's never going to be that piece you want to miss out on when the values get this good. Don't even spend $999. If you don't have to, why? And it's going to come with that chain. Very expensive. to get a gold chain like that. We're going to try this. I want to send it out right now, and we're going to get you a price that, let me tell you, doesn't happen on fine jewelry at all. This is the modern era of jewelry. Current values on gold do not allow this to happen. When you have sapphires and diamonds included, should not happen. I'm going to make this less than $9.99. As a matter of fact, instead of $4.99, it's not going to be $4.99 either. There's your 50% off sale discount right there. It is not $4.99. Great giftable, yellow gold only. There's no choice to make here except, do you want it? It's a yes or a no. Because the yellow gold stays the same, the chain is included. That's why it makes such a great giftable, because you don't have to worry about, do they have the right chain? It comes with it, except it's a premium chain with diamonds. You can give them the pendant and keep the chain yourself. You could give the chain, keep the pendant itself, whatever you want to do. But I don't have it gone at $499. You are saving $500 off from where it needs to be tonight. I'm not making it $499. I'll make it even better. Call me quickly. Get it if you want it. Such a special piece. Sapphire, diamonds, solid gold, yellow gold, diamonds in the chain too. Adjustability, love that little charm happening at the back of the chain. It's not even $450, $449. Where in the world do you get solid 14 karat gold? Even in a chain, I'm telling you right now, it's not even happening. It's not possible. This does not happen in the world we live in today. It just does not. We're going to make it $399. $399. First caller, gotta sell it. I don't have anything else in the inventory for $399, by the way. So there it is, and there it should go at $399. I'll give it 60 seconds if it lasts that long. And then I think it's going to be real close to Tanzanite time, and we will have that really important 5 carat 33 coming up. Paraiba's here. I don't know if I need to be showing the Paraiba tonight. I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened in Las Vegas in the last couple of days. I know what happens in Vegas is supposed to stay in Vegas. You're not supposed to talk about it. This is actually going to be a story that you need to hear. You need to know what's happening. It's gem related, but you need to know what's happening in the world of Paraibas. Anybody taking our Hamsa? All right, so coming up, let's keep moving. We've got a big kunzite as well. Got to show you this. So I bought a kunzite from TVON. I was here about 6 months. I didn't think I was going to be here, by the way. I didn't think so. I did not think. I thought I was headed out. And I got to tell you, I bought a kunzite because I thought, I've never seen kunzite this good. I got to get one while I can. I bought one so early, and yet that was about 6.5 years ago. I bought a kunzite. I have it. It's a pear shape, and I'm going to tell you what's happened since. When I bought mine in a pear shape, it's the only piece I've ever bought for myself here, by the way. The rest I bought as gifts. And that piece was the by far best kunzite I'd ever seen. And prior to being here, 7 years now, I've been doing this a while. I've been doing it for like 14 years prior to TVON. And I got to tell you, I'd never seen a kunzite as good as what I bought 6.5 years ago. And then this material came out. This is more recent. This is in the last year. We've had this. It's beyond. It's truly, literally beyond. It's the best quality that it makes mine look like junk. And mine's really good. But this material, this particular stone that is this fancy cut, it's like taking the internal faceting of an emerald cut and pairing it up with the external faceting of a cushion, but it's like stretched and it's elongated. It is amazing. And I'm going to tell you, even if you have never looked at kunzite before, never thought about it, please get one. You don't have to get one anywhere else, but get one of ours. Because this is a stone, believe it or not, has a very, very, very light, barely there pink color typically, like the lightest pastel pink you've ever seen. This material beyond what we see anywhere else, including here in past years. I have one stone here. It's item number 9984. It's a 16 karat 83, and right after this is our Tanzanite deal. The last time we'll ever see this stone size with this cut, with this mounting, you've got to see it. And I fought, literally fought for a better price tag before the show started. So I think you're going to be very impressed and pleased, and I'm really glad I did because I think it's going to be necessary today as well. But let's take a look at the 1683 and get this one out the door. And it's also 46 points in diamonds. That looks like a trapezoid, but it's made up of round brilliant pave. It's a 1683 with 46 points in diamonds. We have one only in the world, and I'm going to blow it out. I don't care. It's just, I need somebody to own this. You need to experience kunzite of the best level. That's all there is to it. You need to see it. You need to experience it. You need to be a part of this. And I'm going to tell you something. It's going to get loud. Turn the volume down because I am really, really passionate about these values. But we also need them to get a home. We can't just leave stuff here. This is too good and too brand new and too much of a value. Now, if it's $59.99, leave it. Don't touch it. Tune out. But I'm doing better than $69.99 all day. This is one you've got to see on the hand. It's that elongated cushion that is amazing. You can change the gold. I wouldn't recommend it. You'll send it back if you do. If you say, no, I really want yellow gold, trust me, it'll be fine. You will send it back to me. Just do me a favor, get it in the white gold. You'll be very impressed you did and glad you did, because this is going to be that amazing look. There it is, side to side, those diamonds really beautifully framing it, bookending it on either side. It's not $69. I'm going to blow it out right now. The very first caller can have it for, just make it $24.99. Nearly 17 carats of the ultimate orchid, purple, blue, pink, saturated level at $2,499 for one only, and watch the elevators of light happen. This does what an emerald cut does, right? You guys have, I get probably 300 questions a day about my ring, and it's an emerald cut. And that's why everyone, we don't see a lot of big emerald cuts. This is not an emerald cut, but it's modified internally so that it appears like it is. It really does. Now, we do have an emerald cut Tanzanite that's coming up, and that's going to be here as well right after this. This has got to find a home first, though. It really should. At $24.99, that's an incredible value. Now, Tony, I'm wondering, do we have audio tonight after all? Did we ever figure that out? I hope we do, because that's important. And that's something I think we need to know before we go forward with this Tanzanite presentation, because it's really good. 7088 is coming up. So let's get into it. We've got this big 1683. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more on it. Watch this and see that color and that clarity shine through. But then, okay, so I'm going to do something a little crazy here. We're going to bring out the 5 carat 33. I have made this ring for just about everybody who's ever asked for it and wanted it. This is so sad. It's kind of a sad moment because it's the last time we're going to see this design, and that makes me so a little bit just kind of nervous, because I know that every time we have it, there are people that don't watch the show live, and then they'll catch up later. They'll like record it at home on their VHS tape, or they'll maybe go online somewhere and catch it there, and then they look back and go, oh, what did I miss? And then they're emailing me the next day going, can you please make me another one? I have done that 17 times for this design. We have had, luckily, at this point up until now, we have had 17 different stones that would fit in this mounting. This is the last. As far as blue wing block Ds, maybe one day I'll have an amethyst or something, or maybe a kunzite. This is the last of the blue wing block Ds. It's a 5 carat 33 stone. It has this 101 diamond weight around it. There is something about this ring. And that's why I tell you, if it's intriguing to you when you see it up here on camera, if it's intriguing, interesting, if you're thinking about it, try it, because there's something about it. I've never seen a response, and I've been here a long time, sold a lot of jewelry. We have certain pieces that are really favorites, classics, pieces that are asked for over and over and over again. But this is just a really special piece. So if you think you like it, you got to try it, because it's also last call. Because Blue Wing Block D, remember, it's that little tiny collection which we've been able to kind of stretch out and ration out for the last 4.5 years. But when it comes down to it, when we're out of stones that fit as this one does, particularly because this is a very unusual, it takes a very specific stone size, it takes a very specific cut. So if you don't have the stones anymore, and we know what we have, the Blue Wing Block D collection has not changed. What it was back 4.5 years ago when it debuted has only gotten slimmer and smaller, because guess what? It's sold every single day, right? So we're getting closer and closer to that finish line of Blue Wing Block Ds, and we don't want you to miss out on a favorite like this. This is going to be an emerald cut. I was showing it from remember we had it way, way far back, and we were just kind of moving it, previewing it, and from all the way across the room you could see all the reds. That's why we made sure this stone was museum reserve. That's why it's one of our last to present here, 5 carats 33 in the emerald cut size. It's just stunning. You got to try it. Let's take a look at it. If you already love an emerald cut, this is the way to get it right here. Look at that. What's that? Kunzite. Congratulations. Who got it, Jess? Do you know? Fantastic. Kunzite gone. Here's 7088. Welcome to the show. I think now the show begins, right? All the exciting sports are over. Maybe not all, but some, right? Now we're ready to begin. And good thing you're here. We got a discount on a Paraiba, and this one's happening right now. 533 Museum Reserve with the Carat 01 NVS diamonds. Any gold you want. Welcome to Thursday. Get ready to see things you've never imagined. Are you ready? Let's try it on. Split shank, huge halo. I don't know why they made it a size 28, but no, it's not. It's not really. It's just a little larger than they normally start. We usually start at a 7 or a 6. This one's a little larger, but I'm going to hold it right there and kind of just pray it stays right up front there. Look at that. Look at the reds. All of that happening from this distance away. That's why it's Museum Reserve put aside 4.5 years ago as truly, literally stone that was supposed to be on display in a museum. And instead we're saying, well, we're not ready to say goodbye to Tanzanite altogether yet. So let's break into the Museum Reserve collection and let's bring them out to you. And then let's give them to Lolo and see what she's going to do on a quiet Thursday and see what she can do. Maybe she can sell it for $99.99. Nope, I can't. I'm going to tell you that now. Every Museum Reserve stone I've ever had, why is there a smudge now on it? Hold on. Let's see. Every Museum Reserve stone has been set at a $99.99 price tag. Every one of them. Look at this stone. I just can't, I'm hypnotized by this stone. Captivated. So I had to fight before the show to get this price down because I asked for a better price than $99.99, and I think they're a little JCK happy. I was going to say Tucson. That was in February. JCK just wrapped up. And they're going, if the wholesalers can get 25 times more in the price tags, why can't we? And I'm going, well, because we're TV. TV doesn't get those prices. And, you know, we have a core group of shoppers, whether you've been watching for a month or 7 years or somewhere in between. There's a group that understands I'm here for value. And if that's one time a decade, if that's one time every year, you rely on TVON to bring you those values that nobody else can, and we're not going to stray from that right now. And we literally say, well, whatever everyone else is doing, whatever's happening industry-wide, we are going to back and fight against it. We are going to do what we do. And that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be raising the prices, getting them up. That's not what this means. We're going to just do something wild here. And I fought and fought and fought to get this down below $7,500. They said, go ahead, make it $69.99. That was kind of the be-all, end-all of it. Having been through now 96 minutes of the show, I'm realizing that is not going to work, and we need to make sure we do something even more crazy. So here's the deal. This is our 533 Museum Reserve. It had a $99.99 set price. I fought. I went to bat. We got it down to $69.99, and they said, do not. They looked at me straight in the eye and said, do not. Did the rude point. Do not sell it for anything less than that. But sometimes, again, you got to kind of roll with the punches here. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put on the auction block, and we're going to see if we got anybody out there. And this is going to be the true test. Because if we got shoppers and jewelry lovers and Tanzanite collectors, you're dialing in. Now, if I can make this a better deal, you're going to be ecstatic to do it. It's not $6,000 to start or $5,000 to start. We're not starting at $4,000, and I know I'm not going to get $3,500 tonight. And that is all very fair pricing for a piece like this. The 101 diamond mounting, the beautiful emerald cut, which is rare, has been from the jump in this material. We're not even making it $4,000 or $35,000. It's not going to be $3,000 either. If we do a $2,500 open on this Tanzanite ring, if we do, I'm going to need a lot of callers. We'll make it a $10 increment so we can hope to get a lot of callers. But I'm going to say really quickly, if you would like to participate on this, I've got a deal for you. And we have to so make sure this goes. It has been a really, really big night for value already. We've got another hour and 23 minutes to go. and I would like to make sure that this goes on a style that I can tell you and vow to you is not coming back. We do not have the stone. It's a great size to wear every day. It's obviously significant, but it's also not oversized. So I think a lot of people find these 4 and 5 carats and 5.5 carats are really workable into collections. And it's not going to be $2,500 because we still have no open. Go figure. No open at 25. So let's make it a little more interesting. Instead, 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. I'm going to need power bids like crazy. I can't do this, guys. I can't start at 22 and leave it at $10 increments. I'm going to have to do this, and I would never do this to you. But I have to make those increments a little bit bigger. I have to. I have to. Just because we are so below cost. I think you know a carat of 1 in diamonds and solid gold is going to be more than $2,200. We all know that. We understand that. So I'm going to have to make this, instead of $100, I'll do $50 increments. That's it, though, because we're starting at so much lower than we should be, which really, $69.99, remember, was the last price we could do. I'm not starting at 22 or 21. I'm going to go ahead and start at $2,000, and we're going to let these phone lines rip. We're just going to get everybody in, because if you know rings and you know jewelry and you know gold and you know values and where they're at today, and there were Block C stones. Block Cs are light lavender tanzanites. There were Block Cs up and down that trade show at the Venetian Hotel on Las Vegas Boulevard for the last, well, it ended on Monday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday of just last week. There were Block C stones that were trading on the wholesale block for literally $3,200 a carat and more. I'm going with that lower price. This is, would you rather have 1 carat of light material, 1 carat for $3,200, or would you like 533 of the world's best with a carat of 1 in diamonds with solid gold for $1,200 less in a finished ring? Not a loose stone, a finished ring. That to me sounds like a much better plan. Think about it. $3,200 a carat. Apply it to the 533. What should that be if we're just taking a Block C price? Let's go ahead and give it a look. I'll give it 60 seconds. And you know what? Maybe it's going to stay here with me. That's okay. I have a couple people I know have wanted this. I will contact them tomorrow, and then we can see if they saw it or if they missed it. But 2,002 open. We've got the open. That was 9 seconds in. That's not bad. We've got the open right over here. Who's got it? Jennifer, where's she calling from? Is she all right? They're doing okay? Is the air any better today? Would you ask her for me? I just want to know what's happening. I mean, we got one bidder, so let's chat. Let's chat. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Bill and Pat? Hi, Bill. Hi, Pat. Thank you. It's better today where she is. Is she not in the city? Is she out a little bit? Okay, so that's good to hear. Well, I'm hoping, again, I mentioned this last night, we're praying for everybody over there on the East Coast for some better air. We know what it's like out here in California. We go through it, and I got to tell you, I know how it is no fun. So stay in, be healthy, take precautions, and do all that. We hope that it's going to clear soon. Let's let that we need some wind to clear that out of there. Let's talk. We've got one bidder, and we got $2,000. So I've done everything I possibly can, except maybe. Hold on. I'm going to just calculate. Do we have anybody on this one? Hey, guys, you can tell me what's going on. I know you like to confer. What's going on? We're verifying 2050. Do you have 2050? We've got it. We've got 2050 over here. Good. So we're just 2 bidders now. So we've got 2050. Obviously, we're starting too low. That's for sure, because we've had now 2 bidders and we're rolling. So now we go back to Jennifer, see if she wants to go 21 or more. But this is an important piece. You know that. I'm going to try it on again here for you, and we'll see it from that perspective. It's not 2,500. It's only 2050, and we're looking for 21. So this is an important piece, and yet here we go with Jennifer now at 21. So 21, it's a back and forth here. And keep in mind, I'll give you an of-the-moment current price per carat here. Well, that's super. That is like $390 a carat right now for an emerald cut that is museum reserve. That's the thing. I know we have set records on Blue Wing Block Ds before, but keep in mind this one, this is the masterpiece. Jennifer's at 21, by the way. The bid is back in New York, the top bid. We're looking for 2150. I'm going to try it on, and we're going to ask for a final call, I have a feeling here, because it looks like my last bidders are still verifying. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to, guys, we have 2150 now. Thank you so much. We have 2150. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead, and as we look to see if Jen wants to stay in it here, we're going to go ahead and show it one more time, and we're going to just go ahead and give this a last call. I need other bidders too, because remember, a lot of people like to wait till the end of the auction and the end with that final clock. It's happening. It is about to happen. This is not one to miss out on at all. We are at 2150. We're looking for $2,200. This is super value. One of our best. It's not just any emerald cut. It's not just about the 5 carat, 33 carat weight. It's not just about the 101 diamond weight. It's about the fact this quality is our superb best. When you think about blue wing block D, yes, those are the best that have ever been mined out of the ground, but also this is, and it's obsolete, by the way. There is no more mining in block D. There is no more blue wing block D, obviously, because blue wing was a part of the block D. And then, of course, all that we have left is C block. That's all that's producing from here until extinction of the stone. So when they wrap it up, when it's all said and done, when that mine is eventually deemed closed and finished, it will only be block C. That's all we have left. We know those things, but this is that very tippy top of the block D collection in the blue wing variety. That is exceptional. And to get a 2150 bid, and we're looking for 22. I'm going to give it a final 2 minutes too. So if anybody else wants to come in, we've got a couple current bidders on the line. If anybody else wants to join in, and listen, it all comes down to the last minute, right? The last 2. We like to give it 2 whole minutes here because there's delay in the broadcast and all that. So we want to make sure you have plenty of time, but you really want to start dialing now. That's what you got to do. You got to be dialed in. You got to be a part of this. You got to dial in so you don't miss out by a second or two. This is one major value. Last time we're going to see it. Again, something about this style. It's something about the combination of the emerald cut with the mounting that just is that classic favorite so many of you have loved, so many of you have asked for and requested. It's the last time simply because, again, the stone size that we have, well, first of all, there aren't many stones left, but we don't have the size that's going to be appropriate as a fit for this mounting. So 2150 is the bid. We're looking for 22 or more. We're going to give it 2 minutes to finalize this, to wrap it up, to be done. And I got to tell you, this was not in the plan tonight. I think that they know my style by now. I've been here 7 years, and they were like, she gonna sell that for less. They said $69.99, absolute best. $69.99. Look at the savings we have right now. Close to $5,000 off of where it should be right here tonight on the show. And it's available. We still have 2 minutes to wrap it up. So let's give it that final call right now. Last chance to get in. Take a last look at it. We'll try it on again for you. Yeah. Okay, so we're verifying with 2 minutes. Verifying over here. Verifying. We are verifying. This is it, guys. 2 minutes and then we'll call it. When the clock hits 0, we will see where we're at. Who's going to have the top bid? I do not know. But this is your moment to dial in if you want to get a chance at it. You want a shot. You want a chance. You want to give yourself the opportunity of a lifetime. It's right here, right now. It's happening. Look at this. See, this is what I can't get over. It's the way every facet lights up red. Watch that. And that's able to do this in a television studio environment with all these lights. We always know the neon stones are going to look even better when you don't have as much light. There couldn't be a bigger, bolder light environment than where I'm standing. There just isn't. So to think that that material is going to look even better in person when you have more of a normal light ambient, and this is what it looks like on the hand again. Watch this. Yellow gold's fine. Rose gold is fine. I recommend it in the white. You can choose the yellow or the rose. You can get what size you need. We're going to make sure that it arrives at your home ready to wear in your exact size. So you're not running all over town paying more money to get your ring size. Like everywhere else, you got to do that, right? You got to choose, or if anything, you're choosing a big size, like a big, one of those standard sizes, and then you're tweaking it to make it perfect. They say choose a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 9, a 10. Well, not everybody's an exact ring size of a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, we do those quarter, those half, those 3/4 sizes in your gold color. No extra charge for any of that. And we're at $21.50, looking for $2,200 with 20 seconds remaining. So this is your last call, last chance. Amazing stone right here, lighting up with the reds. Could not be better, could it? I mean, couldn't be a better price. It couldn't be a better stone. It couldn't be a better 101 diamond mounting to go with it. Are we at 22? Do we have 22? You got it? Sold! Congratulations. Do we dare show the Paraiba? Oh, wait, I have another Tanzanite. I forgot, but I do want to flash this. This is the Paraiba. I've been telling you about a Paraiba for about 3 months now. I've been telling you about the 82-point oval Paraiba that came in about, I would say about maybe, gosh, probably 6 months ago. And I took one look at the price and I said, something's wrong with this. I think we added a digit. And they said, no, that's the new price of Paraiba. And this is a ring back in the day, maybe we'd sell for $5,000 or $6,000. This stone comes out because we don't have any more Paraibas, right? We've been selling them for years and years and years. So we acquired some new ones, but they had a different price. This is that item number 728. It's that 82-point light 1 carat oval that is pristine, clean, and bright. Did you think I said Christine, pristine? Because, yeah, I looked at you on purpose when I said pristine because I thought, she's going to, yeah. Did anyone ever call you pristine, Christine? Does anyone ever call you pristine? Yes. You do? Really? Well, now you can say, do you need a pristine Paraiba to go with the nickname? Yes, maybe. I think you do. I'm going to tell you a little story. This has a diamond weight of 99 points. When we got this stone about 6 months ago, this ring came out, and I've been telling you the story for a while about, oof, Paraibas are going to be tricky to get going forward, because when this ring came out, it was $16,999. You used to pay $5,000 or $6,000 for something like this on this show, historically, over the course of years. And this is right here an illustration of what has happened with pricing, but that was 6 months ago. This ring was developed 6 months ago. That Vegas show, JCK, you've probably heard about it, just wrapped up on Monday. Do you know what Paraibas we're going for? Wholesale. This is wholesale. This is not a retail store. This is not Tiffany's. Wholesale. The wholesale price on Paraiba. Well, I can give you the wholesale price on a 1 carat stone. This is for a 1 carat stone that, by the way, was included. Really dirty. And included were visible inclusions. If you saw the stone, you would go, ew, what? You're so used to seeing, we only show you the good stuff, right? It's got to be that real top tier. So we're only used to seeing clean, bright, perfect, right? For all intents and purposes, we'll use the word perfect. Pristine is pretty close to that, right? Where you see nothing, there's no visible inclusion to look at. That's what I want you to pay attention to when we go back to it. But do you know what a 1 carat Paraiba that was dirty and included and hazy was going for in the wholesale environment 2 days ago? The stones were going for $15,000 and up. That is for a loose stone that is cloudy and hazy and included in a size that was 18 points bigger than this one. So obviously with this mounting being here with that carat and diamonds almost, solid gold as well, and a clean Paraiba, which makes all the difference in the world. You know what everyone said to me when they got back from JCK? They were like, it's time to sell yours. I'm going, well, we've been saying it for years. I've been saying it for years and years and years. It's never stopped. Even our gem folks here were like, we don't get it. I mean, why? And I'm going, what do you mean? It's Paraiba. It's completely mined out. And yet the popularity year after year after year is going up. There are people that learn about this stone still to this day. It's not a household name yet. If you go ahead, ask a gem-loving friend if they know Paraiba. Some will, some won't, because it's still not all that well known. It's been rare. Not a lot of stores have it. Not a lot of wholesalers have it. Not a lot of museums have it. So it's still relatively, I mean, we're talking about super rare. It's mined out. This is the one that's never stopped, ever increasing in price tag per carat. It has not. Now, it's gone skyrocketing of late, like everything else. I say all that because I want you to be an informed shopper. Some of you watch this show and never buy anything, and I think it's fantastic. And you know why? It means that you're here for some good reason, and that probably is because you want to learn a little something about jewelry and gems along the way. And that is why my job, and I said it yesterday, I'm going to say it again, I'm not a salesperson. Even though that is my career now for the last couple of decades, and you're going, what do you mean? You're on TV selling stuff every day. It's not what I set out to do. It's not something that comes naturally to me. I'm a journalist. That's how I went to school and worked hard and was planning on being a journalist. And I got to tell you, and did it for many years when I was in school. But I got to tell you what really, again, has become my passion now is whether you choose to shop with me or shop with our colleagues on the television airwaves up and down the channel, if you want to shop at a mean, big, high-end, big name store, I just want you to be informed. That's my job. So if you're kind enough to hang out with me a little bit here and there, I need you to be informed. I need you to know what's going on, because that makes you a better shopper. And jewelry is a confusing marketplace. It's getting more and more confusing. There's more synthetics than ever before, more simulated stones than ever before. And the reason I'm telling you all this is because I'm going to take our $17,000 Paraiba, and if anybody wants it, I'm going to blow it out right now. And I mean blow it out. And this is a stone that, beyond all the rarity and beyond all the price increases, it's really pretty. I think it's a really pretty stone. Most people do. It doesn't look like anything else in the world that's been mined from the earth. It really has its own segment of, like, it's got its own fan club, and for good reason, because it is so distinctive. This is a copper-rich tourmaline. This is the clean variety. This is coming down below $17,000 when it is one of the newer ones that was purchased for more about 6 months ago. You're going to get a better value tonight than we've ever put together, and I'm going to make it real sweet. So this is where, again, the reality is such. If you shop going forward, you're going to be spending more money. Here or anywhere else. It is the reality of what's happening. If the wholesalers of the world are trading now for $15,000 for a 1-carat stone, and that's for dirty material, then I would hate to see what's going to happen on an 82-point clean stone like this. And if you think the clarity doesn't make a difference, it is everything in the stone. It is everything. Do not settle for a dark, cloudy, hazy stone if you don't have to. And this will be your opportunity where you don't have to. So come on in, have faith. Have faith in what I'm about to do, because I've been selling these stones. Oh, guess what? Who is the first person on the planet to sell them on TV? It was me. So many years ago. And I'm going to tell you that when they were being sold loose per carat, they were more money than what I'm about to do right now. And this one's set in 82 points and with 99 points in diamonds and in a bridge with a lot of gold. And look at this clarity. Watch it move so you can see. Can we see those diamonds through the center? Yes, you can. I have nobody on the phone lines. I am astounded by where we're taking this. I am going to give you a price that if you've been watching this show for years and years and years and years and years, this is a lower price than we've ever brought you in any Paraiba like this. Anytime. This is why we're making this available to you. We got real riled up seeing those prices that are current in the jewelry business, in the trade, and we are ready to help you own a special stone right now. We're not saying, hey, settle. Take a dark included stone. Settle for a hazy stone. That's not the deal. That's not what this is. I need somebody to have the faith in what I'm about to do. Have faith in what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to mark this down. We're going to blow it out. And then I think caller 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, and caller number 80 are going to be kicking themselves, because obviously that's a special stone, and you know the deal. White, yellow, or rose gold. Here it is on the hand. Try one, and you know what? If you want to turn around the day you get it and resell it, that's your prerogative. You can do that. And you would make a boatload. That's what everyone's telling me to do. I have a stone that's 10 carats. It's clean as can be. It sold, well, it was supposed to sell. I was gifted this stone when I retired, and from a company I was at the time, and I was selling them that night for my swan song. It was my last show, and I was moving on. And I got to tell you, I was gifted that stone as a thank you for being here for all these years. And the stone I would have sold then. It was a $150,000 stone. Then, that was in 2010, 13 years ago, 10 carat. Think of what that is now. That's why these are important pieces. Wear it, enjoy it, love it for what it is. But just know at the end of the day, you've got something that's getting more and more valuable by the day. Nobody's on the phone lines, probably has something to do with that $17,000 price tag. Watch this. I'm going to blow it out right now. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I don't think it's going to last that long, because I'm going to take this down to a price tag that, let me just say this, cannot cover the mounting. That should be your cue to dial in. Because if I'm going to price this less than the mounting by itself, it's a value. And it's clean. Don't settle. Don't settle. That's my number one advice with Paraibas. Don't settle. And at this point, you kind of have to. There's just not a lot out there. Nobody's selling it. There's a rumor. I don't know if I should touch on this. I'm not going to say it because again, it's not confirmed. But there is a rumor going around about why it's skyrocketed in the last few months. There's a rumor about that would change the entire industry of gems and Paraiba. And it may be true, but again, until I can confirm it and actually know that it's fact, I'm not going to talk about it. But there is something happening in the industry right now to do with this stone that, if and when confirmed, is going to absolutely turn the entire gem world on its ear. I need you to get your Paraiba first. I'm going to drop the price and we're going to blow it out. I'm not messing around. It's not even $10,000. It's not even $69.99. That's $10,000 of savings from where we've rightfully had this ring, and nobody's on the phone lines yet. Come on in. It's not $69, $59, $49, $39.99. It's not. This never would happen, even in the beginning. Before Paraibas went crazy, this is what, and by the way, it's my only one. We had an 1171 the other day. Gone. It's gone. Because it was an incredible value. It was $20,000, but it was an incredible value. Gone. This is not even $39.99. If you haven't dialed, oh my goodness, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You can believe in what I'm saying, or you can choose to dismiss it and ignore it. But there's going to be a time when you come crawling to me going, please tell me you have a Paraiba for under $10,000. I need one. I got to have one. Look at this price tag tonight on a light 1 carat, faces up all day like a 1 carat plus, clean as can be, and it's not even $39.99. Less than the price of the mounting. It's not 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. I'm trying to sell some jewelry tonight, that's all. And it does not, I mean, this is just so wrong that poor Paraiba being that stone that's going for this lower price tag, and it's not even $33.99. We have one, let's blow it out, take a look at it. I'm gonna give it 60 seconds, but you know what, Tony, not yet, because I'm not even done lowering the price. I'm not done. I'm not even gonna ask for 30. Even if you want it, don't sell it. Operators, don't sell it at $33.99, don't. I'm gonna go lower. I'm trying to give you the value that, you know how people sometimes go viral? You know, they do something crazy and they go viral and the whole world talks about it for like 15 hours and then it's over onto something else. This could be my viral moment. This could be it. This could be it, because I'm giving away a Paraiba. Nobody does that. It's not going to be 33, 32, 31.99. You've got to say yes and try it out. And listen, if it ain't all that, you send it back. You're not going to send it back. We're not even asking for $31.99. Blow it out right now. It's not even $3,099. I don't know why, how, when, but I got to move some jewelry. Make it $2,999. 60 seconds. Please? 60 seconds. And then bye-bye, it's going to go. I hope. Man, do I hope so. That is a moment in time right there. And this is not to be. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at the clarity. From every which angle and side and detail, top to bottom, side to side. $29.99. 40 seconds. It's even creating a neon blue-green glow onto the wheel. That is white paper. That's printer paper on that wheel. I know, we're fancy. We fancy. But look at that. It's creating its own color glow onto our wheel. And it's here with 20 seconds left. I really have, is there just, forget no audio, is there just no feed tonight? Are we broadcasting on television? Is this one of those online only shows? Is it online? Even if it were, this should be gone. This should be long gone at $29.99. Amazing value. All right, coming up next, Tanzanite on the way for a little top of the hour special. 8654 is coming up. And this is special. This is going to be $358. Okay, $358 Blue Wing Black D. Simple, elegant style, classic as can be. I don't know, Paraiba, call me. Here we go. Here's the big Tanzanite. Still a big stone size, but we kept it rather simple on the sides here. But big diamonds, trio on each side, 3 big round brilliants. Welcome to our show. Happy Thursday. Did I miss anything today? Is anything happening? I kind of knew driving in like, oh, this could be an interesting Thursday. So here we are. Welcome to the Thursday. It's our last hour. We have 58 minutes, and we're very excited to have this 358 Tanzanite Blue Wing. Call me on the Paraiba if you like it. Trust me, you will love it. You just got to sometimes, I know. And for those of you that are the naysayers, I get it. There's no such thing as a free lunch, yada, yada, yada. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is, all that stuff. I get that, but you got to try that Paraiba because this is a stone you need to own, and especially when it's affordable like that. All right, let's talk top of the hour. We have a Tanzanite coming up for you. Welcome to the show. If you have any requests for us, will you let me know if there's anything you want to see in particular? If I'm not showing you exactly what makes your heart go aflutter, please let me know so we can show you and find whatever it is you want to see tonight, because we have a limited time, and I don't see you guys until, oh gosh, I'm taking that big vacation. I'm going to be back on Saturday morning, so I don't see you guys for a while. So it's, Friday off Saturday morning, so I'll see you Saturday morning. But I got to tell you, we have a whole hour here to show you whatever it is you want to see, and this is our 358. I'll tell you what, $0 to start and $100 increments on this stone. That's what we're going to do. And I haven't even put up the graphic yet, I don't think. 8654 is the number. It is a 3-carat 58. I had a 533 a minute ago, right? A couple minutes ago, right? That it went in auction. This one is 358. It has 31 points in diamonds. There are only 6 round brilliant diamonds here, and we're going to let you price it. And let me tell you, this may very well be my $100 item here. This may go at $100, and that I'm going to have to live with. That's if we have one caller, which we do not, but that's because you're probably waiting to see the ring. If you just tuned in, welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. Happy Thursday. Happy June 8th. Let's talk about, we're 9th now. Nice. Oh, yeah. You guys ready? We got the big Friday weekend coming up. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to do no reserve. That's for sure. There's that 3. Look at that stack of diamonds there. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. There's a nice platform. I like the platform of gold that it sits on top of. So you have the tapered prongs with your designer. You have the platform that creates almost like a border or it looks like a frame to your stone. We have no bidding. Okay. Well, it's going to be the way this goes, right? Yeah. Oh, you have 500? Who is it? We got $500. Nice open. Yeah, sure. Double check. We've got time. Cindy? Hi, Cindy. Thank you. 700. $700. This will be a fun one to figure out a per carat price on. We could probably see our best deal ever here on a 358. We have 700. Nobody else? Oh, darn it. I was hoping to get more than 2 bidders. So far, just 2. 2 bidders. Let's try it on. So obviously that's not a $700 ring, right? Yeah. 800. You can just go ahead and scream them out, by the way, if you have them. Don't wait for me to acknowledge you with eye contact, because I'm up here, you know, trying on rings, giving jewelry away. $900 we have. Who do you have, Jess? It's only 2 bidders back and forth here. Christy. $1,000. A new bidder has come in. Sean's got a new bidder at $1,000. $1,000. Now, just so you know where we're at here. $1,000. 358. That's $279 a carat. We have never had a Tanzanite. I don't think we've had one under 360 a carat. We're under 300 a carat. How much? 11. 11 and still 2 bidders. Well, here we are. Do you see the sides here, how it's kind of tiered, layered up like that basket? We have 1,200. Who do you have there, Sean? We got a fairly newish bidder here on the lines. They're at 12. Okay, so we have 12, and I have 1 bidder left. That's it, 1 bidder. That's a loss for me, for us. Money, that's a loss. I've had 2 major losses tonight in sports already. Major. 2 huge L's. I don't know if my heart can take another one. And especially when, forget sports, this is jewelry. This is jewelry. These are diamonds and gold and a blue wing block D Tanzanite. We just had a big one. That's gone. Now we've got another big one. But again, we have never, let's calculate some per carats now, because things have changed a little bit as far as where we're at now. We got a $1,200 bid. It's a 358. So that is that $330 a carat or so? 335? There has never been a blue wing block tea priced that way, ever. So We're at $1,200. We're going to give it a final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes, and then we sell it. This ring can be made in the yellow or the rose if you don't like the white gold. It's probably the most, I think it's in demand because we don't ever really see them set this way. We don't ever see anything quite this straightforward. Usually they have a lot going on around them, and some of you criticize us, let's be honest. Some of you criticize us for getting a little too fancy on our jewelry. And to be honest, sometimes when you're using a really big center stone with an important kind of, rarity to it, it's not really right. It's kind of like if you put, can you imagine if a blue wing block D was like in a 10 karat gold setting? Or maybe if it was in those vermeils, where they do like a mystery metal, like a stainless steel, and then they coat it in a little micron of gold, and, in a couple of weeks it's worn off, and you're going, that doesn't look so good anymore, right? You wouldn't do that, right? You don't want to take precious stones and not give them precious settings. And so, yes, to your point, sometimes we do get a little over the top because these stones deserve it. It's at the same token, we know there's a lot of different people with different tastes out there too that we're trying to appeal to. And so it's nice to every now and then bring something a little more simple. Maybe if you're looking for, maybe it's for everyday wear. Maybe it's because you don't maybe want to wear a ton of diamond weight. Maybe it's because you want a little bit more of a medium-sized ring as opposed to really extra large. Well, we have one bidder left at $1,200. All this said, just to see it for a no reserve, and boy, our reserve on this one would be far greater than where we're at, I can tell you that. Just because reserve would generally be, if you're running an auction in the real world, reserve would usually be cost or where you wanted to sell it in the first place, which for the record was $59.99 on this ring. So it's our last call. We'll give it 2 minutes. Now, before I do, I also want to reiterate that this is also the most affordable blue wing that I have by far. I don't have another blue wing for $1,200. And that's because we just pointed that out. This is the lowest per carat price we've seen. So you're not going to be seeing, right? It's just a matter of, is that time of the night, end of the show, end of the week kind of thing where, there's not as many people. I think if we had a huge audience right now, probably wouldn't have started this at 0 in the first place. Probably would have left it at $59.99, said sold, congratulated the caller that got it, moved on. Instead, we're at $1,200 with not another bidder on the lines. I'm giving it 2 minutes, and you're welcome to come on in and win it for yourself. And that's really advisable because when it comes to value, there is nothing better than this. Let's take a last look at it. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Don't forget about that. You can take anything you want there. And we have only 1,200 so far. Looking for more? Just have no way of knowing if we're going to get it or not. We can keep the auction going up until, of course, that clock hits 0. Then we're going to find out who our winner is. Yes, do you have anybody think about 13? Okay, so we're verifying maybe. Hold on, we got a minute 40 left. But it is at $335 a carat, which I had to make sure the math was right there. That's not supposed to happen. Here it is on the hand. What a night to be shopping. What a night. Did you ever think? Let me tell you something. See, coming from television as I do, if I had a 358 blue wing for $1,200, I would have been advertising this and telling you about this since January. I would have been saying, hey, tune in on June 8th. And I would talk about it every day, every day, every day, every day until it arrives. Because there is no such thing. This is a new level. It's a new low. I wish I could sell all of our stones like this. I wish we could sell blue wings at this price. I wish this was normal and typical and everyday, but it's not. There's nothing here for $1,200 in a large blue wing variety. That doesn't happen. And we're 30 seconds away from giving it away. So our last call is now. Change the gold if you want to. That's, of course, in your size. It's going to arrive at your doorstep, and we're going to ship it to you for free. All those extras are still happening. And for those of you that are wondering about the auction format, a lot of auctions elsewhere in the real world would be final sale. It'd be you're stuck with it. Sorry, we lost money. You're stuck with it. Don't send it back. That's not how we operate. You still get a money back guarantee, no matter how much money I choose to lose, or this wasn't totally my choice. I would prefer not to sell it at $1,200, but I don't have a choice right now. We got to say sold right about now. $1,300. Anybody at 13? Sean verifying on this one? Verifying? Pristine? No. That's it? 13? Do we have 13? officially, you got it? Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Well, while we're at it, while we're doing giveaways, look at this brand new ditty. We've got a pink zircon. Oh, how pretty is this? Kind of, oh, well, I'm having trouble getting past the stone. Every time I try to look at the mounting to describe it, my eyes go right back to that stone. And then I go to the mounting, and then I go right back to the stone. Then I go, okay, it's a pinwheel ribbon. No, back to the stone. Look at that stone. Pink zircon with every other color. Red, orange, blue, green, all of that zircon. Giving the fire like that. Item number is 940. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a good one. No doubt about it. And the stone's a good size. It's a 362. Round, diamond cut. 362 with 71 points in diamonds around it. That's a ribbon. It's kind of like an ongoing circular rotating ribbon. See that? It actually sits it up off the hand, gives you a chance to look inside. Get a look. Get a lot of light to that stone. The stone loves the light. It's like diamonds. It loves the light. You got a lot happening there. Look at that brilliance of that zircon. There's ever so subtle, maybe a secondary touch of like a peachy golden tone. Judith, I was wondering, Judith, if you meant to say ombre every time with an H. I was always wondering that, if she was doing it as a joke. She goes, AKA ombre. Yeah, it's ombre is different than hombre, which is a Spanish term for man or cowboy or what. Is that correct? It's been a while since I studied my Spanish, and I haven't been able to use it much lately. What? Jess, that's a good one. Jess said, well, maybe she wants both. She wants her ombre and her ombre. Why not? You know, I can't say I'm mad at that concept. Okay. Do we have one for Tony? Is Mr. Mariachi still here or no? Did he disappear? Okay. Well, don't get me too carried away. Don't get me too off track. Goodness knows anything could happen in this show. Did you show it, Tony? Did you? I missed it if you did. Did you? Judith, we have your ombre and we have your ombres. We got it all here. We got whatever you need. Take a look at the zircon, though. 362. Oh, 71 points in diamonds. Whatever you need. This is cool. This is going to be a fabulous mounting. White, yellow, rose, but one only. So let's just blow it out. $39.99 piece. Do you like this mounting? It's kind of a, we've done something similar, but it was larger. I'm just showing you. That is supposed to be $39.99 for that ring. I do want to try it on. It creates this overall kind of medallion style. And look at this. Very special look here. There it is. Still bright as ever. Bright, beautiful, just popping. That's where I'm really seeing now that special golden element coming through as well. Even as we go a little further away, you see a little more of that golden color. I like that. It's not going to be $39.99. We'll blow it out. If you don't have one, by the way, they're already extinct. They're like the Paraibas. They're like the, wait, are we on an extinct run here? Because we had Paraiba gone, blue wing block D Tanzanite gone, pink zircon now gone. This is pretty interesting. We've seen a lot of stones consecutively here that are no longer being mined at all. And so, wonderful way to celebrate the rare of the world. We're going to make it $9.99 instead. That's it. One caller, $999. That should make it simple and easy right there. $9.99. Very nice. And then we've got any requests, guys. I'll take requests for the rest of the night. If we have any, I've got a crazy cool wheel with some really great designer styles that are marked down. We even have a heart-shaped merengue. Now, every time I have a heart-shaped merengue, I think they stick around. I'm not sure exactly why, because usually we have a lot of heart-shaped lovers. Look at this, though. That hot, hot, hot pink. I would say, too, it's more of a true pink. It's not as red as they usually are. So if that's what you'd like, we can show that to you. $9.99 on the pink zircon. A wheel is coming up. We got a really good wheel for you. And that's going to be coming up with a set of 4. But do we have a request to show first? Oh, no. It sounds like we had a request, but it's already sold. So we're going to bring you something that's maybe the closest thing we have to it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. This is the beautiful kind of, do you guys think it's a leaf or a feather? I'm always torn on this one. Valley, you got it. We're going to show it right now. This is a beautiful necklace. It's not something we get to show very often, 3626. I don't have the rose gold here in stock, Valley, but we can make it for you. So I've got the white gold, and yeah, it definitely has, I think it's more of a feather, right? But it's all curved. It's set east to west on this chain. It does have one bezel set diamond on the side, so that's going to be the right side as you wear it. You see that right there? And then the chain is going to be diamond cut. The diamonds run right down the middle. I'm going to show it to you here on the hand. 3626 is the number. So Sean, is this looking like the piece she was thinking about? That's not it? Or is that not her? Oh, it's not her. Gotcha. Okay, so we don't know yet. I just hope this is it. It's 12 points in diamonds. That texturing is really important. That's what to me makes it look so lifelike. Just imagine for a minute if that was all mirror finish gold, it wouldn't have nearly the realism it has, right? The texturing is what almost makes it look airy and light and soft. It's an adjustable, wait a minute, this is really cool. It's one of our longer adjustable necklaces. Usually they're 16, 17, 18. This one, 18, 19, and 20. Lobster claw, 3 adjustable lengths. You see that diamond? That's, I know it's on the left side of your screen, and I do know my left and right, but I'm telling you right now, it will be on the right side of your body. And that makes sense because they went off the more narrow side of the feather. So I think that makes sense just from an aesthetic viewpoint of where to put that diamond. It kind of follows about an inch away from the narrow side of the feather. So that's going to be on the right side when you wear it. And then you've got much longer length here. I mean, 20 inches of gold for your chain, which is all diamond cut. And it is not. It's not $9.99. Anybody who would like it, we have white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Here it is again against the hand. And then we'll just leave it there for just a moment so you can get a little size perspective. I'll pop in a ruler for you. It's going to be $499 instead. So that, I hope, is the request. Thank you for that request. Here it is from a measurement standpoint here. This is going to be just a little over an inch from one side to the other, about 1.25 inches there from one side to the other, but curved. So it's just going to sit along the lines of the neckline beautifully. Yes, Allison? Oh, good. Karen wants to see the Seahorse. We've got it. Karen, I did bring it out. I know there were a couple of you that had been asking recently, and I don't know, I guess they were looking through the vaults. We couldn't find it. Found it today. So $97.53 will be coming up next. Let us know on that pendant, or rather necklace. This one's a pendant. So this one you will supply your own chain, but it does have a really important look about it because it's our, again, true to life here, Seahorse design with sapphires. So isn't that how the idiom goes? Isn't it Susie or Sally who sells seahorses by the seashore, something like that? But it's sapphire seahorses by the seashore, yes. The Paraiba, I'll flash it. I think it's already sold, but I'll flash it. Item number is 9753 here. Sean. The feather necklace. Hold on, I can't move right now, Sean, but I promise I'll get it as soon as I can. I can't move, I'm holding the Seahorse up. The Seahorse needs me. It's item number 9753, a carat 77 of round sapphires, diamond cut. I think my favorite one is the mermaid stone there. Is that wrong? It's the mermaid stone. Look at the blues and the greens. It's like an iridescent, beautiful, blue-green golden combination in that one sapphire, then a bright cornflower blue in the middle, then a fabulous rare purple, royal purple sapphire. Look at that. And that's going to be, you know what, first caller blowout time. It's $29.99. It's 1.5 inches in length. It's a pendant, so I'll show it to you here on the hand so you can see that measurement and how that works. But we are thrilled to bring this to you. It can be changed if you want to do the yellow or the rose. I kind of love it with the white gold. I got to be honest, I think that is really good in the white gold with the diamonds. And then let me show you here top to bottom. Then we have another request coming out. I love it. While you're there, could you hand me that Paraiba just so I can flash it? It's right there in that box. And then I'll be able to show everything here at once without leaving you guys with nothing to look at. Thank you. It's 1.5 inches top to bottom on the Seahorse. And you know what we're going to do? $13.99 instead. $13.99 on the one and one alone, because that's the problem. The stones I can't duplicate. As we look at it again up close with the, notice the bezel set diamond that's going to be the eye there. That is huge. It's a huge bezel set diamond there. And then you've got all the pave done along the back there. And then those triple, oh, that triple sapphire combination. It looks good. Feather necklaces are here for $4.99. I'm going to flash the Paraiba because we have somebody wanting to see that. I'm happy to do a little show and tell here. I think it's gone. And then we've got also pink zircon still here. And then we have the, wait a minute. Okay, we'll flash the flower ring from yesterday as well. I think this sold as well, but we'll flash it. All right, so this is the only Seahorse style we have, Karen, and it's done beautifully with those sapphires. We'll move along. Let me just flash a couple of things here that are just requested. I think some people just want to, you know, sometimes we have people who watch with their friends and they go, did you see that? And they go, no, I missed it. And they say, okay, I'll ask her to see if she'll put it up again. So this is item number 728 that we just had a moment ago. That's that super clean 82-point Paraiba in the bridge. Then we have a floral ring we're going to show you that we had yesterday. We'll flash that as well. That's the 82 pointer. That has 99 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. Also have this gorgeous flower ring with the bigger yellow diamond. This is 979. Take a look at this. That was here yesterday. That's beautiful, isn't it? Still love seeing that. 39 point center, and then you have 53 points in the pink, 22 in the yellow, and 81 points in the white diamonds. And that one was down to $29.99 also. So was the Paraiba, by the way. So suddenly there's a lot of really high-end jewelry here for $29.99, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And the Seahorse is still here, and the pink zircon for $9.99 is still here. Then we're going to do a quick wheel. 4 incredible pieces, including a band that I just saw a selfie of a customer wearing the other day. She was wearing about 4 or 5 of our rings at once, and one of them was this lightning bolt diamond band, and I just thought to myself, why haven't I bought that ring? That's what I thought to myself. We're going to show that for you. This ring on the hand really quickly here. This is the floral ring, and yeah, that's happening. Which one? This one on the hand, you got it. That actually, to me, looks upside down. So I'm going to just switch it, flip it. There you go. There it is. That's the floral ring, $29.99. That has the yellow, then the yellow. So first the yellow center, then the yellow pave, then the pink pave, then the white diamond pave, going all the way around and creating this, not, I wouldn't say oversized, because it's still, I think anything I categorize oversized is when it goes over the side fingers, right? When it starts to go like where it's hovering and kind of like going across the hand, that to me is an oversized ring. And it doesn't mean that, you know, it's not wearable. If it's built right, it can be. But when it's really contained to the width of your finger, I think that it's really, it may be a larger ring, but not, I wouldn't call it oversized. So we do have that. And then also, I want to get to this wheel. And again, there's those couple of flashes, Paraiba, floral ring, that kind of thing. Then we're going to show you the wheel. This is what I said was just, you know, so elite and so special. I saw a customer wearing it the other day. She sent me a photo, and I really thought, why haven't I bought this ring? It's so cool on. It's that really wider band, but it's kind of like offset design, so it's kind of like a lightning bolt, but horizontally. Then we have, is that stunning or what? That is an emerald cut diaspora. Haven't seen too many of those in a while in that emerald cut Afghan material. Also have the big opal in the, what I call the angel wing design. It's asymmetrical on purpose. It looks great. We even have a color changing diaspora. When you see this, you're going to think it's not, because we don't see them look like this. But this one's right before our eyes. It's doing something I've never seen a diaspora do on this channel. Look, 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 look. Normally it's green and yellow. And we say, hey, it's going to turn to a purple pink. This one is already green and purple pink at the same time. You see how the middle looks more green, and then the outside of the pear shape, either side, left and right, looks more of that distinctive kind of plummy purple red. That is already changing color. So one of our best. So pink diaspora in the emerald cut. Let me actually put this over here, this up front, because that's kind of our smaller ring. Look at how beautiful, though, that emerald cut is. Wow. Lights up like emerald cuts do. That's our emerald cut. Here's our diaspora. Again, that is not how they usually look. That is a very good thing, because that's going to be that super elite material. The opal is out of Lightning Ridge, and then the diamond band is a more fun, unique way to do a VS diamond band, and that has a carat, almost a carat and a half. It's a carat 48 in diamonds. So huge values all across the way. You know what it is. It's a wheel, so that means we're blowing them out. We're discounting every single piece down to that lowest price, that last opportunity, that last chance, that best it can be. And we still have quite a few pieces here from the last few minutes of everything we've been showing and flashing. So this is where you got to be on those phone lines ready to go. This wheel cannot stick around. Everything's got to go. So let's help you do that. Let's help it make just a really great value on some very high-end. I think we can agree this is probably pretty an elite wheel. I would say I've got a gold color choice on anything except for one. The only one that has to stay as it is that opal. The opal in that, what I call the angel wing, it's really imagine a heart shape on its side. The outside edge of the ring is done in a heart shape. Then it's got what we see a lot right now in jewelry, which is called typically a constellation design, where they make diamonds appear as if they're floating and they're kind of randomly set, but you don't really see how they're set. So they look almost like they're random or floating within a design. So we see that a lot right now. That is incorporated into this design as well, but then also the asymmetry of it, one side being larger than the other. We have 4 pieces. They're all going to be marked down to one crazy low price. Again, the only one that stays is the yellow gold for that opal. The rest of them can be changed to your favorite gold color, whatever that is, but we got to move them. And this is the end of the show. We're at 30 minutes here, 31 to be exact. So we need requests if you have them. Any questions on anything you've seen, we'd like to bring those back out. If there's something you need to see once again, if you want any of these fantastic, and truly, 2 of the 4 are phenomenal, literally. They are phenomenal gems. We've got the color change of the diaspora. You've got the play of color with the opal. And say what you will, but that pink diaspora is really phenomenal. I mean, it's not a technical phenomenal stone, but it is really close to it because there's so much pleochroism that it changes. The color varies so vastly just on how you move it. Take a look at all 4. We're going to blow them out right now. The white gold, of course, in the diamond band. Well, that's available in any gold you want. And I don't know. Can we get them out the door? I think we can. I really do believe it. But it's going to take some further discounting beyond $49, beyond $39, and beyond. Even $29.99, it's a great idea. But in theory versus in real life, it's going to take a little extra. I cannot say enough about this diaspora. That is probably the brightest stone we've seen of all. And this is a really good gem. That pleochroism is always strong in any of the shapes and any of the sizes, but that stone, and I've got pink diasporas here that are 10,000 and up. And I really contend that stone should be, but it's not, because that's a really good size. That's a 284. The color changing diaspora back here, that's a 390. We have the opal at 65 points right over here, and then the diamond ring is 148 in diamonds. You got to get them. They're not even $29.99. Let's blow them out. Not even $1,999. Okay, this is going to be good. This is your last call. I really think it's going to be the last time seeing them on the air here, because if we do this right, and I'm going to keep on tumbling that price down, and if we do, they're going to fly. So then they're gone forever, and then they don't come back because they're gone and they're living their best life at somebody's house in their collection. Hopefully it's yours if you like them, right? Hopefully you can try them. And remember that we're customizing it to whatever you need, with the exception of the yellow gold's got to stay for this one right here. You see what I mean? By one side a little shorter than the other, and it's purposely done that way. And then those diamonds, which by the way overall are a carat of 1 in diamonds, so that's really well done. Opal is tremendous there. It's lightning ridge material. We don't have a collar. $19.99. Got to keep on going. I don't know if you were with me last night, but we had some fun in the last hour. We kept on dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping prices until they said, until we had one caller say sold. It was really fun because we had one piece. We had a pair of black diamond earrings. They were $5,000 black diamond earrings. They sold for $199. True story. It happened. So I'm going to keep on tumbling these prices. Now, obviously, we have 4 examples here. So you're going to be on one and someone else might be on something else. But I will take this to the lowest price that we can possibly do. Okay, better than lower. We're going to go lower than lower because we need to make sure they go. Forget about 19 or 18 or 1700. Please dial in early. Should not last. Not if we do this right. And we're starting to get busy on the phone lines because I think you're realizing, oh yeah, I do remember what happened last night. That was really good. And if she's going to take these pieces and bring those down in price, this is where you want to be ready to go on the phone lines. They're not even $1,700, $1,600, $1,500, $1,400, $1,399. Take all 4 if you want. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a package deal if you want all 4. I'll give you a better value if you want to take every single one of them, because why not? Diverse as they are, all specialty individually, they're not even $13.99. Take a look at what's up for grabs, and if you would like, they're not even $13.99. We're going to make it better than that. They're $1,299 only, and that's it. It's final call, last shot, 60 seconds, and let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you, and hopefully any requests that you have, if there's something we can bring out from earlier, if there's something you want to see, if we can go raid the vault and bring out something new for you, we'd be happy to do that as well. But this is when you got to tell us so we can bring it on out and have enough time to show it to you. But 50 seconds remaining, and we're looking at some astounding rarity up there for $1,299. How about we do this? Should we give each one 30 seconds up close just so you can see the graphics so you know what's at stake? Let's do it. Let's start with the diaspora here. Just keeping in mind, and this is usually what does the trick then, because obviously it comes down to, you're probably thinking, oh, that's a 10-point stone then if it's $12.99. Let's actually take a look at the item number so you can see everything. 905 is the item number. This will be that slightly concave band where you see it's like a little thumbprint, and that's what I mean by concave, how it's actually dips on the side there, but then it's got what I call the hourglass of diamonds there on that side detail. That's going to be our 284 emerald cut pink diaspora with 20 points in diamonds in that beautiful color. You can see it shift just even by the way I hold it. Pinks, mauves, purples, lavenders, some ultraviolet, kind of electric blues coming through as well. And it's in any gold you want. But that's a closer view of it so you can really appreciate the stone, the size, the clarity it has, and then of course the diamonds on the sides there, and one bigger round brilliant to go with the other round. So it really just draws your attention into that stone really nicely because of that hourglass shape that it has. It's kind of a unique way to frame a stone like that so that it's more than just the prongs that frame it. You get a little bit more of the whole mounting working together to really draw your attention towards that stone. Let's take a look at the opal. Now, if anybody needs a great mounting, $12.99. For a carat 01 diamond mounting, that's worth talking about on its own. But the important part is 9590 is actually the opal. The black opal, it's worth more than the carat 01 in diamonds around it. It really is. That's a very special stone. It's going to be item number 9590. And that's the pear-shaped black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. That has a carat 01, but then you get the 65-point Lightning Ridge opal. And blue base color as it has, carat 01 in diamonds, that's going to be your bigger diamonds that are set within that heart shape. Again, I'm not a heart-shaped person. I don't mind this mounting because they're on their sides. I just want to explain how this is designed. I wouldn't say anybody's going to look at that and go, oh, look at that heart-shaped ring. It doesn't read that way on the hand as you're about to see right now. But it does give you a carat 01 in diamond weight. There's that asymmetry of having one side larger than the other. It's $12.99. Huge value, lowest price. Then we've got, let's go back to the wheel. We'll show you the diaspora that is here as well. This is what they normally don't do. They're normally just a green golden color. This one has a lot of those pink and reds coming through. Now this one looks so odd on the wheel and it looks so perfect on the hand. So wait till you see it on the hand. 0052 is the number. And that'll actually be the rose design that's got the open cutout work and then the pear shape. But when you see it on, it sits completely east to west level on the hand. And it really makes it look like we're seeing that trend towards two different stones put together these days. This really gives you something even more so with two different designs. It's really the design on one side, the stone on the other, and that's a 390 incredible Turkish color change diaspora. That's a one source stone. Because remember the pink diaspora like we saw on this wheel, that's a diaspora too. But this is not a color changing variety. This is out of the Afghan region. This is out of Turkey. So you've got two very different origins and you have two different stones that play differently. So let's go back to the wheel, then we'll show you the diamond ring as well, which is the 1 carat 48. I call it the zigzag or the lightning bolt ring. It's beautiful because it's 3 rows that then graduate in size down the sides of the band. That'll be item number 6563, and that is a 148 diamond mounting. I also would recommend this if you've been thinking about maybe adding something to wear on a middle or index finger. It works really well for that because it is a little larger ring. It's got that bold presence because it's wider and it's the bypass, but also it sits lower profile. So you never have to worry about it. Even if it's sitting on one of the outer fingers on the hand, it really works well for that because it doesn't sit up too high. So it's great for that. I'll try it on first on the ring finger. That's about where it's sized for, but you can really see what I mean by because it's wider and then of course not meeting in the middle, but actually meeting in this bypass kind of style. So it creates this cool zigzag pattern, which we normally see in very kind of light diamond weights and very petite pieces. This is that east to west. Gives you that bold 3-row style. But if you wanted to, look at it this way. On the index finger, it's a size 6, so it's not going to go all the way to the to where it should be. But there you can see there how that's going to look on an index finger or middle finger. It certainly works there as well. $12.99. That's it. Last call. Let's do a couple of really kind of cool deals here at the end of the night. We've got some good ones here still available. I want to try and move some jewelry. How about our, we're going to see our orange citrine. It's kind of our orangey red. They call it red. This is when Madeira actually, Madeiras are usually still some kind of golden orange color. This truly is a red. And it's got that citrine, believe it or not. That is a citrine stone. Quartz family gem, rare as can be. The last time I had one on the air, I remember the response from our viewership that later that evening and the next day was such shock over the fact that we have a lot of people that certainly know their jewelry, watch the shows, watch everybody that's doing it. And we've all heard of citrine. We know it's the November birthstone. We know it's a golden quartz. We know it generally is that yellow golden color. This is so rare. And most people, when the first time I had one, most people remarked they'd never seen it before or even heard of it before. So it's that upper level of citrine material, that most elite level, where it's so saturated, and it's Madeira, but better. We call it red citrine because there's more red element, kind of a cinnamon orangey red tone, like think of like a burnt orange, but it's not too brown. I think if it's too brown, that takes away some of what we love about citrine as a family of gems, where it's that bright, bold color. 70-point stone, cutout detail on the side band here. It's 21 points in diamonds. It is rare. So rare that it's got a $24.99 price tag, which is not bad, considering you have a stone that it's kind of a fact that if it's not available somewhere else, you tend to actually categorize it as priceless. That's what you usually do. Because if nobody has it to sell, if you're going to put a price on something, that usually should be based on some other comparison price. What somebody is selling it for, what it's gone for in the past, what there's a history of. If you have a stone that nobody else has, how do you put a price tag on that? That generally is that priceless category. Item number here is 323. It's in any gold you want. It is a 70-point. This is still citrine. So if you had, like, let's say you celebrate a birthday in November, this is your birthstone. If you just like really interesting stones, maybe at this point of your collecting tenure, you're looking for pieces you don't already have. And maybe for some of us, it might be like, that's going to be few and far between because I have a lot of great jewelry, or I've collected a lot of stones through the years, or I've just been, whatever it is. This is one you may not have. And we're going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to start it at let's start at zero. Let's just start at zero. Don't start at $2,000. I'm obviously not going to get $24.99. If you wanted to do a buy it now, we could do that. Or we can go zero to start. Keeping in mind, there is still solid gold. Gold's about $2,100 an ounce. There's solid gold that has mill grain texture. VS diamonds that is 21 points set within it. White, yellow, or rose in your size. All of that's happening. It is zero to start. We may or may not get an open. I have no reserve. So what that means is there is no going back. If we get a bid, it sells. If that bid, let's just say, if it's only, and let me tell you something, this has been, rightfully so, kind of knew this coming in tonight. It has been a low participant auction night. That bodes well for you watching right now. Do you have 100? We got $100. We're selling it for $100 unless you want to come on in and bid something higher. We do have our open. It means I have no choice but to sell it because that's the whole concept of no reserve. When there's no reserve, it just means I can't say, oops, we didn't get the reserve. Sorry, that was fun. Thanks for playing. It's not going to sell. It's going to sell right now at $100. Take a look at it. We'll try it on. You can have any gold you want, but we are looking for more. Who do you have there? Because this is seriously such a night to participate in auctions. Who? Andy? Nandy? Nadine. That's Nadine, yes. Thank you for spelling it. Nadine. 100. Well, Tony, I've tried everything. What do you think? What's the missing ingredient here? I've tried everything. A for effort. Take a look at it on the hand. How much? 300. Thank you. 300 over here. Christine's got 300. There it is on the hand. That is, now it's looking like a, doesn't it look like a, if you know spessartite garnets, it looks a lot like a spessartite, doesn't it? I wouldn't say it's like a ruby red. It's not that kind of red. It's like a cinnamon red. We have $300. Oh, goodness. Well, still got a couple people, looks like, trying to get in. Do you want to go 4? We have 4. Sean's bidder has 400. We're looking for 5 or more. 500. We have 5. Wow. Mill grain, pave, your choice of gold color, all of that. How much? 600. For a minute, I thought you said 16. I did, and I got excited. Not that that would reach cost, but it was exciting. It was a nice thought. We're at $600. We have one bidder at 6. One person thinking about it. You're welcome to come on in as well. Even if you haven't bid up to this point, we appreciate everyone who got this started and has participated thus far. We're going to give it a final call. There's still time to get you in. A lot of the auction winners tonight have been last-minute bidders. They've been folks that have come in at the very last second, put their bid in, won it. Don't let this stop you. It's a $2,500 ring. It's the rarest citrine. See, a lot of people don't know that there are these rare, you know, people would say it's part of the vernacular when you uncover something special or unique. A lot of times in our vocabularies every day, we would say we've uncovered a gem. This is the world of gems. They're all special. They're all important. If it's a natural stone, there is some worth. There is value to that. But when you start to get into stones that we haven't heard of, people don't know about, aren't readily available, aren't at stores, then you're into a new level and into a new league. And we are at $600 only. Final call. That's our leader. It's our only bidder. That's it. One bidder left. Wouldn't you know it? We're going to give it a final 2 minutes. It's one bidder. That means it's 2-minute time. That means you can still jump in. We look for your bids here, but it's only now. Still $100 increments, still no reserve. So I got to sell it for whatever it ends up going for. And apparently right now, that's $600. So come on over and take a look at it. Last call. Everybody else has bowed out. Sean, you've got our one and only bidder there. Who is it? Do we know? Phyllis, thank you for being with us late tonight. It's not late out here, I realize, but, you know, depending on where you are. So we're at $600. And it's Phyllis in the lead and no competition for you, Phyllis, so it's looking really good. I told you it's been a light night for participation, and that means the world to your values. That's how you get these values. Do you think I can make that ring $600? No. It's like the story earlier with Tanzanite. I can't make a 3.5 carat Tanzanite $1,200, but we did because of the auction. That's the beauty of it. It really is. We rely, and I look at this, to be honest, guys, as an investment. For anybody who says, well, why are you doing that if you're going to lose money? Because it's clear we're losing money. I look at it as an investment. Maybe that, you know, people that are watching might, you know, stay up with us for the last hour of a Monday show or a Wednesday show or any given night and really just, you know, see and anticipate some of these big values, right? Because you just never know what's going to happen in these pieces. When they go, they're gone. So we can't repeat them or do them again. So here's our last call. I suppose we'll show you a couple of last museum pieces before we go. If there's anything you'd like to see, we're in our last 14 minutes. And I've got sapphires, and more sapphires. That's where I look at, you know, it's so sad. We had a bracelet earlier. There were so many people who missed out on it. And it was multi-sapphires. I've got a couple of designs that are going to be similar. Phyllis, this is yours. Congratulations and enjoy it. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Let me flash this necklace. This is kind of like a reverse peacock necklace, but in sapphires. Isn't that pretty? It's in rose gold. It comes with a chain because rose gold chains, very difficult to find out there. I'm going to zoom back, but I wanted you to see all these baguette sapphires first and rubies. In this case, it's sapphires and rubies. It's item number 112095. This is rose gold only. Comes with the chain. That chain is going to have adjustability, but you also have these baguette sapphires that start with the blues, get into the pinks, the reds, the pods, the yellows, the goldens, and the purple greens, and then you're getting a total weight of 81 points in the baguettes and also 35 points in the diamonds. I'll take it over to the hand so you can see it from a distance. 35 points would be the diamonds that are done in the round brilliance, and then we have an earring that's going to coordinate a bit to it. So I'll show you the earring just briefly. It's kind of that open circular design. So we'll show that. Which one? Okay. Okay. Good to know. Probably won't be needed, but it's good to know. This is going to be our baguette and diamond piece, rose gold. I told you guys the story when I was in college. I converted a couture keychain into a necklace, and I ended up spending so much on the chain. It was just a stupid idea because it was rose gold. So I had to go find a rose gold chain. That was long before rose gold was popular. And so again, sometimes we just need a rose gold chain. This can be your rose gold chain to go with everything else. And then you've got that really cool kind of circular, kind of, is it rainbow, is it peacock, whatever it is. It's a cool style. We're gonna do a $9.99 deal. Just for the end of the night here, we're gonna make it $999 only. If you'd like that necklace, we have the matching earring coming up, which is a similar look. I'll say not an exact match, but something pretty similar. Oh, by the way, it's 18 karat. Wow. Question? The rubies? Which one? Yeah, it wasn't a ruby. We didn't auction a ruby tonight. Are you talking about the citrine we just did? What about it? Huh? He got it, right? You're the only caller on the line. There's only one caller that got it. I thought it was Phyllis. Am I not right? I don't get the confusion. There was only one caller, like at the end. Yeah, Phyllis, you got it. Sean's looking at me like, did I get it? Yeah, that's the only caller we have. Phyllis for 600 bucks. All right, unless that's not her name and I got the wrong name. That's already happened tonight. But anyway, that one's gone. Let's take a look at the earrings to match. We have yellow or rose in the earring. Let's take a look at these. Actually, Tony, just bear with the white wheel for a minute. I'm going to modify this card here just so we can see a little closer view. Did you know I'm a little set designer, a little prop maker as well? My brother would be proud. He's the engineer of the family. I am not. He designs stuff for a living. I do not. Unless jewelry counts. That counts. It just doesn't require a lot of engineering background. Take a look at these earrings. I thought that was fun. Are they CCs? They kind of look like that, right? But they don't interlock because one's going to be on one side and one's on the other side. But they are fun to either flare out or in, meaning the open style can be on either the inside or the outside. And the item number here is 999. Rose or yellow. These are the yellow gold. We have the rose gold, which would actually match that last necklace we had. And we're going to do something crazy. Christy went to go on ruby. We didn't even have a ruby that we auctioned tonight. I was just, for a minute, I had to question whether I was remembering my own show. It's been a long one, but I thought I couldn't have forgotten a ruby auction, right? I didn't forget a whole auction, did I? Okay, so we're all set, Sean? Phyllis is good? No. So what happened? Is the piece available? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, what? She thought it was a ruby? Okay. Hey guys, the Madeira citrine, that was the red citrine, I think she might have thought it was something else. I think. That's still available. Our auction winner has bowed out. So if anybody would like this red citrine, I will honor the auction bid, which was $600. I'm just saying you don't have to buy it, but maybe if you want to or you missed out or what have you, our winner, unfortunately, she's out. So this is going to be, didn't want to make that a total loss of the airtime. If anybody would like this, I will have to honor the winning bid, which was $600, and if you'd like to take it, you may. So there it is. That's the red citrine, as I think we covered that pretty well. Red citrine, red Madeira. Okay, so now for the Ceylon sapphires. They're also 18 karat gold, Tony, just like the necklace was. Same designer did the 18 karat gold here as well. Much more critical in an earring than it is in a pendant. In a pendant, I think 18 karat gold is a bit superfluous at times. With an earring, it actually goes back to sensitivities. It's a little bit more hypoallergenic when you get 18 karat gold than you do 14. So keep that in mind. It's a carat 62 of baguettes. You've got the 38 points in the diamonds, and that's going to alternate. You can see how also there are 2 rows of diamonds around the midpoint of the earring, and then they actually taper towards the edge to 1. Do you see that? Just a little nuanced detail. 2 row, 2 row, 2 row, 2 row. And then here at the end, at the tail end of the circular style, it's going to be the 1 diamond there. The rest are all those baguettes, which also graduate. You have the bigger baguettes here. They get just slightly smaller as they wrap around. I would probably think about maybe putting, again, you can either have the open work on the inside of your face or the outside, totally up to you. Post and butterfly back, which I will show you here. So that's how that's going to look. Pretty standard there, I would say. And we're going to make it a huge value if you'd like them. A $3,000, $29.99 earring. Yellow gold or rose gold only, and we're going to make it for you for $1,399. That's it. And that'll be a first caller scenario, just like the necklace was. So huge value. Last call on the show. We've got about 7 minutes remaining. So if there's anything we can share with you, please let me know. We'll help you out with anything you'd like to see before we sign off. And we're not back with you on television until Saturday and Sunday mornings. Online only tomorrow night. Earlier start time, we'll talk about that. But $13.99 the earrings. Let me know if you have any questions or requests, anything we can recap for you. That's an important time. It's the only time to see what you'd like to see again. A lot of great jewelry from tonight still available, hanging out if you'd like anything. And speaking of earrings, we had these yellow diamond drops. Operators, let me know if these were sold to anybody and I didn't hear about it. I don't know if they did. I certainly did not hear about it. So let me just show these again, because this is something you probably missed if you're watching the news earlier or sports or whatever you were doing. Just wanted to show these one more time, because this is going to be a carat 62 in yellow diamonds and white diamonds, 48 points in the white diamonds. So you've got just so much going on here in this drop. Also a post and butterfly back. 1 3/4. Love this look. Tried everything. Got the 50. Was it? Wait a minute. Was it 69 or 59.99? I'm going on memory. Either way, we got this price down, and I'm talking extra, super duper crazy low on the only earring we have like it. In the history of bringing yellow diamond earrings, we've not had anything like this. And I had auction open after open after open that didn't get it started. So we ended up saying, forget the auction, and brought it down even less than the open, and we just did a blowout price of $1,999 only. That was it. $19.99 for a nearly 2-inch yellow and white diamond drop earring, keeping in mind that those yellow diamonds are indeed natural. They are all natural in their color. They look fantastic. They've got the outside done in the white diamonds to give it that contrast. Up top, it's all yellow. Then you've got that bigger stone there that's right in between this beautiful elongated teardrop shape, yellow diamonds that are quite large, then the white diamonds around that. There's actually an elevation to the yellow diamonds. They're set up a little higher. It's a post and butterfly. This is an extraordinary value at $19.99, and just wanted to, out of everything that we have, I really thought that was the one worth showing again. And we have quite a few pieces that you may want to ask your operators about or check on availability, from zircons to diamond bands to tanzanites to feather necklaces to everything imaginable. So a lot of great pieces still available. We even had an emerald here for $949. Let me recap that. That was also much earlier in the show. Want to show that to you as well. Give me a call on the yellow and white diamond earrings. Let's go back to the wheel and show you this really fantastic emerald that is a Colombian emerald oval. Look at it from a distance away. And as we get closer and closer, clarity is the story here. That is the headline. This is so important because it's 648. That's going to be our 60-point Colombian emerald in an oval with the diamond mounting at 74 points. And it is one great value. Look at the inside. Finished. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You decide. Emerald is rare, especially out of Colombia, especially when it has that clarity. And yet, this is the $949 ring. It's not supposed to be, but it is right now. $949, only white, yellow, rose gold. Take it if you love it. Thank you for being with us tonight. This has been quite the show for value. If there's, like I said, anything we can help you with, anything you need to see again, anything you want to check on availability, good time to do it, because it's now or never. I can't tell you how many times people wait till the following day only to find out it sold the night before. So make sure you dial in now. If you know what you want or thinking about, get it home, see what it's all about, take advantage of these incredible values we've had tonight, and make sure that you call in on this one, because that's a lot of emerald for $9.49, and you just don't see a value like that very often. And we have that signature. That's kind of the scaled down signature. We do this classically with a carat 28 in diamonds. This is that slightly smaller version that really makes it very everyday wearable, I think, size-wise. Still gives you a great diamond weight at nearly 3/4 of a carat, but then you get that glowing, gorgeous, bright Colombian emerald. So there it is. Yep, that clock is counting down the last 3 minutes of our Thursday. It's a really good time to pick up some favorites here, take advantage of all the big values, and really, truly, what a show it has been. What a lineup for amazing discounts. And thanks so much for being here and shopping with us tonight. We appreciate you all so much. And of course, invite you to join us. Hey, listen, if you've got a little bit of the need for your jewelry fix on a Friday, we are here online. We have an online show for you. And so that'll be here at 5 o'clock Pacific. That's 8 p.m. Eastern time. So you can tune in for that on anywhere you watch us online. So wherever you have a Wi-Fi or internet connection. And then we're back on television and online on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Those shows start at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys then. And a big, big weekend ahead of a lot of brand new jewelry and other assorted favorites and things you do not want to miss. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great, great, great rest of your week. I hope we'll see you tomorrow night online. I hope we'll see you over the weekend online or on television, however you watch us. And of course, this is going to be a night to remember as far as values. So big shout out and congratulations if you picked up anything tonight. Really monumental values, and we still have some awaiting their good homes. So we need the jewelry to get a great home. Can that be your house? Can that be your collection? Would you like to try something? This is the time. We're still here for a few minutes after we go off the air at that same phone number to help you out and get all those pieces out to you. So yellow diamond earring drops, the beautiful sapphire earrings that do that circular style. This emerald is amazing. Do not wait. We've got a minute left. Thanks so much for being with us again. Do join us all throughout. Again, tomorrow night, Saturday morning and Sunday morning as well. We've got some really big things planned. So we hope that you can check in with us and see what's cooking for the weekend. And we will party together and do what we do. Great jewelry, unbelievable prices. As everybody else raises their prices, we continue to drop lower and lower, and that is really something to be said. Getting new wholesale update prices, it just really, truly is staggering what's happening in the industry. So we are proud to be truly the leader in value more now than ever before. So appreciate you being part of the TVON family. Thanks again so much, and we look forward to seeing you all throughout the weekend. But our last call on that 949 emerald, that is such a special piece. Do not miss it. Still have that red Madeira citrine as well. We're honoring the auction win price there. So if you'd like to pick that one up, super rare stone, you can get that too. And thanks again. So we hope that, and if we don't see you, have a great weekend. Hopefully we will see you pop in and out throughout the weekend, and we'll share all of our best in jewelry with you. But for now, from all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your evening and a happy Friday and a good weekend. And I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.